Hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to the capital city, Little Rock, Arkansas. We are live for Week 10 here, Greenwood High School football. Tim Terry, Meet Jones, the ball barber. Glad to have you aboard. Hey, it's a Friday night afternoon delight, a little weather special, if you will, as the rain is coming in, and we've bumped the kickoff up to 4:30. And so we had to do a little mad scrambling, mad dashing, but luckily everybody made their way down here to Little Rock. And the Bulldogs already sewed up the 1 seed last week, 8-1 record, undefeated in conference, but one more foe to go here in the regular season. And guys, we're in a place we've never won before back here at Warrior Field at Little Rock Christian.
Yeah, we remember it well, don't we, Tim? I think we were doing that game 44-7. The Dogs took it on the chin that night on an old wet, cold, rainy day.
Yeah.
But Bulldogs did make up for that in the state championship about 4 or 5 weeks later.
That's right.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. And there's no Michael Dyer here tonight, but they do have the white kid, Wesley White, I believe his name, or Walker White, the quarterback.
White, yep. He's legitimate.
You talk about getting an Alabama offer, which I know is close to Richie's heart, being an Auburn fan, but the kid's legit. Number 4, a big kid quarterback. You'll see him tonight. Great football player. Richie's back from his trek to Alabama, the great state, as a matter of fact, and glad to have you back, man.
Man, I'm glad to be back. Really, I missed it. I watched it all the way down. Great job by everybody there. I was really, really proud of the team last week. They played phenomenal. The Walker White kid. I ain't got to see him play, but just watching him, he looks like a tight end, boys and girls.
That's what Richie said when he walked up here. They got a tight end playing the coach.
I mean, the measurements ain't wrong. He might be a few pounds light. For a high school kid, you don't see many that look like that guy. He can spin it 20 yards on a rope. Don't know. I've heard a little bit of maybe watch the intermediate accuracy, but the kid looks good. Has the eyeball test.
Certainly did. That's right. Certainly did.
Christian coming in tonight 7-2 on the year, 5-2 in the conference. So the only thing really on the line tonight for the Bulldogs is an outright conference championship. We do have the number 1 seed all the way through, but the outright conference championship is on the line for the Bulldogs tonight.
And for Little Rock Christian, nothing is on the line tonight except for pride. They're the 4 seed. They're locked in. They can't go up or down. So they're going to be hosting a first-round game next week, which basically is kind of the reason why we're playing tonight. We tried to move it to Saturday, but they don't have the bye. They didn't want to play on a short week, and I get that. It's whatever. So we'll have to deal with the game tonight and the travel home, to be quite frankly. But we should – hopefully Greenwood can take care of business. You say, who'd they lose to? Lake Hamilton beat them. Little Rock, Pulaski Academy are their 2 losses in conference. So that's where we stand. Greenwood just needs to take care of business. Hunter Houston, who was banged up last week, we've heard has the green light to start tonight. Don't know how long he'll play. We'll see. Hopefully you get ahead, get Archer in there, and let the freshman take over. Of course, there's some drawbacks to that. He gets hurt, and then you got 2 hurt quarterbacks, and then you kind of got to start scrounging. Luckily, we got a bye next week. And like Meat said, it doesn't matter what happens tonight except for an outright title, but the 1 seed's locked up. So that's about all we're playing for is just an undefeated conference season and a winning streak. I mean, we won 8 straight. I'd like to keep that streak alive going into the postseason. But again, Greenwood's favored in, I'm sure. But I agree with y'all guys. The whole team looked pretty good. They've definitely passed the eye test.
There's no question.
I wish I would have compared our guys when we got out there to warm up, kind of in size.
Your old line looked a little bit light.
Yep.
But their skill players across the board look great. Running back, nice thick legs.
Yeah.
Looked like he could really go.
Yeah.
All the wide receivers were catching the ball well with their hands. They all looked like they knew what to do with the football. So kind of like last week, I was really impressed with PA's interior play last week.
Mm-hmm.
This team doesn't look quite as big as they were, but you don't play the game by looking at them across the field and say, yeah, they got it.
Thank goodness.
We're glad we don't.
We're glad we don't win that.
That's
You
right.
mentioned that. We don't pass that test.
Yeah, I think all time we're 4 and 730 against the eye test.
Yeah,
Greenwood is.
right.
We beat 4 teams. That was Huntsville 4 times. Sorry, I mean that's one.
Those were good days, but
They were.
Right?
North, you betcha.
You're right. All right. Well, we'll take a break. We talked to Coach Chris Young earlier and got his thoughts on last week's win against PA and then tonight's foe, the Little Rock Christian Warriors. And we'll let y'all hear what he had to say about that after this timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
I think you love that car more than you love me.
Oh, how could you say that?
You hand wash it, you hand wax it, you listen to the same music.
Pure coincidence.
I just hope your insurance company feels the same way about it as you do.
They do. I'm one happy camper.
Maybe that's the reason so many people come to Shelter for their car insurance. We have great agents who are nuts about cars. We're competitively priced, and our claims people are fast, fair, and friendly. To find an agent near you, go to shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
I think you love that car.
We're back here in the pregame show, and it's my pleasure to be joined now by the head coach of the Greenwood Bulldogs, Coach Chris Young. Coach, last week, it was billed as the big one for all the marbles, game circled, high-powered, blah, blah, blah. It lived up to the hype, and we took it to those Pulaski Academy guys.
Yeah, really proud of our kid. It was a great win for our program, for our community. That's a game people talked about for a long time, and to come out on the right side of it was a good feeling, good night.
I saw a headline that said, Greenwood shuts down explosive Pulaski Academy, and I thought, I would have liked for it to say Greenwood tells us shuts down the new 6A newcomer, really, because we're just as explosive as those guys. But I thought we really took the fight to them. And although there was a penalty flag, I thought Storm Sherry's early kind of late hit kind of was a little bit of a tension getter, and just, hey, here we are.
Yeah, we knew we had to hit those guys. That's a big thing. They've got great talent, great speed, great athletes, and sometimes you hit guys in the mouth and it changes. So I thought our defense was physical. We got to the quarterback with 3 men up front, had a great plan defensively, and our kids did a great job executing it.
It's almost frustrating to see them kind of stand back there like a statue. I guess that's what they do all year long. That's very strange.
Yeah, it's different, but obviously they're good at what they do, and they're very well coached. They got great players, and so it made it even more special.
Coach, again, here we see the young Archer kid come in. Houston got banged up, got hit a couple times. That I didn't see any penalty flags come out that Mike could have. But just, Cade, it's just amazing what kind of poise the kid's got.
Yeah, he's not afraid to play. You look at the time he's come in big-time games, and he just made big-time plays. And, I'm glad he's a Bulldog. He's got a great future ahead of him, and it allows us to do more with Hunter because we're confident that if Kane has to come in, that we'll be fine.
We didn't have huge rushing numbers, but I kept telling everybody, we're wearing them down, just pounding the rock and just having our big line, hitting those boys, having Glover go in there and make contact. For me, then when you go 5 wide, those guys have been getting hit, those linebackers, it's hard for them to cover being worn down.
Yeah, and it slows them down a little bit, with their rush when you're running the ball a bit. But really that's the most disappointing thing. We've got to get better up front, run the football. And part of it's play calling, and part of it's being physical with the offensive line, and part of it is running backs running downhill. And, I think twice on 4th and 1 we got stopped, another time we threw it. We got to be able to get a yard when they know we're trying to get a yard. So that's something we've talked about this week, but that's going to be something that we have to continue to work on and improve on as the season goes on.
All right, Coach, let's take our first time out. We'll come back and talk about the Little Rock Christian Warriors. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
If you've got a big lawn, you need a big-time mower. You need an Exmark. For over 30 years, Exmark has set the standard in mowing equipment. Today, they're the first choice of landscape professionals. Purchase 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand. With an Exmark, you'll get a better cut faster. So if you want your big lawn to look like a pro mowed it, use what the pros use. Visit your local Exmark dealer or exmark.com. Myers Mower and Tiller, 5109 Wheeler Avenue.
Back here in the pregame coaches show with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, got the 1 seed sewed up. Here we are tonight. Man, back at the battle scene is 07. I think we came down here and took a whipping in the rain and the wet. Obviously, they've got an artificial surface now, but this is for an outright conference championship, and whether you'd like that or not, we're still the 1 seed, but it's a huge game again tonight.
Yeah, they're a really good football team. I guarantee you they're the best 4 seed in the state. I've told some guys I would not be shocked at all to see them come out that other side of the bracket. They played PA really close and lost 2 onside kicks late, and that was the difference in that game. And then Lake Hamilton, they're just not used to what they do. They dropped some balls against Lake Hamilton. So Little Rock Christian is as talented and well coached as anybody in our league. And, it's a big game tonight. We're going to have to come out. We're going to put the PA game in the past, and we better come out, hammer down, or else it'll be a long night.
And I guess – obviously the best quarterback we've seen all year. I know the Gundy kid was good in week 1, but this kid's got an Alabama offer.
Yeah, you don't play a lot of kids that have been offered by Alabama at quarterback. So obviously he's got some tools. Great athlete. I think he's 6'4", 6'5", 220. They say he runs a 4.5, so he can really run. He's got a big arm. But we're pretty confident in the quarterback we have, and we like our guy, and so we'll put our guy up against anybody.
I guess a mobile quarterback just makes you guys have to do a little better job of open field tackling, maybe have a spy on.
Oh, no doubt. It makes you cover both facets of the game. Not only can he throw the ball, and they do a great job running routes and catching the ball, very consistent. The kids remind me a lot of our kids at wide receiver. They don't make many mistakes, and then you've got a quarterback back there with that size and that speed. It strains your defense. So it'll be a huge challenge for our defense. It'll be completely different, from a PA, but it'll be just the same challenge in itself.
Coach, I talked about it, and I know you remember that 07 game. Of course, we came back later on, a couple weeks later, and beat them in the state championship game. So there's a little familiarity with the 2 programs, although it's been a while since we've seen them.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We've crossed paths with Coach Cohu and their staff, and Johnny Watson, who's their athletic director, I student taught under Coach Watson at Jacksonville right out of college. So one of the best men in the business, and really successful football coach, and he's been the athletic director at Little Rock Christian for a long time, and I'll be glad to catch up with him. But they have a great program, they got great community support, they got great athletes, and they got good coaches, and you put all that together, you get a good football team. So it'll be a good game tonight.
All right, Coach, we'll take our final timeout. We'll finish up here with head football coach Chris Young. You're listening to Greenwood High School Football.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Formac Incorporated in Greenwood is your place for all types of printing, signs, t-shirts, banners, and yard signs. And you'll also find they provide tactical supply to military, police, hunters, and fire departments. They also build emergency vehicles, and those signs and printing are priced just right. You'll find brochures, business cards, plus sports uniforms, trophies, awards, and screen printing. That's Formac Incorporated. They're located at 210 South Coker Street in Greenwood. You could call them at 996-0520.
We're back here at the pregame coaches show with head football coach Chris Young. Coach, a couple different kickers we've seen all year, but Steinfeld really settled in. 2 field goals last week, critical.
Yeah, it was really big. You know, obviously had the second one blocked and had a chance to go up 2 possessions and kind of got rushed getting out there and had bad splits, and he took a little bit long. But to come back and make the other one after that was huge and really just, you know, put us 2 possessions, because you don't want to be up 7 and give Pulaski Academy the ball, because they're not going to tie you. They're going to try to beat you. And so, you know, had to kick that field goal at that point, and it was huge. And he came through, and, you know, he's gotten better each week. Started out injured early in the year, and he's really come on now, and glad he's back.
And extra points as well. He's been pretty efficient there, too.
Yeah, done a great job. And we've got a great snapper in Jack, a great holder, Brett Woods, done a great job. And so those 3 guys together have been very, very efficient, and we're very happy with them.
I don't think you punted many times yourself last week, but now I'm still doing a great job back there.
Yeah, he's a weapon. Hopefully we won't see him tonight, but if we do, I know he'll do a good job.
Coach, weather coming in tonight, we moved the game up to 4:30. How's that change the preparation?
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. We've told our kids it's like a college game. We're excited. It's just you know, like playing on Saturday afternoon. So they're excited. We're excited. It's going to be played with same-size football and same-size field, and we're going to be ready to go.
All right, Coach, big one now. Let's go for that undefeated conference season.
Thank you.
All right, head football coach Chris Young there. Come back for kickoff. It's the Greenwood Bulldogs and the Little Rock Christian Warriors. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Larry Stedman, I'm your referee tonight. I got Mr. Ryan Jackson.
We're going to go straight to the coin toss down the ball. Barbers at midfield.
Visitor side, Mr. Brian side. Hey, important conference game. Play hard. Keep your mouth shut, okay? You can't win with your mouths. You win with those helmets and shoulder pads, all right? Simple. Heads on one side, tails on the other. Y'all made the 5-minute ride. You call it. Call it loud enough they can hear it, okay? Heads. Okay? That's what I heard is heads. Defer.
Jake Glover.
Defer.
Fantastic. Jake Glover with the heads call. Heads never fails. Or something like, I don't remember.
Sounds good.
Bulldogs defer as usual. Little Rock Christian will get the football. We're live here on the shoulder of the Battle of Highway 10 here this afternoon.
Literally, Highway 10
right.
is right there. Get a lot of traffic coming by here during the game.
Obviously, we came down Highway 10, the old faithful, the old girl, the old lady. There was days that thing was like an old wagon wheel trail down through there.
Yeah, you and I have been down that road a few times.
A bunch of times, me. That's our normal route to the capital city. But we're ready for some football here, about 5 minutes away from kick on the house clock. My mother's been a little under the weather, so I want to tell her I hope she gets feeling better. She's got us tuned in.
Yeah, Greenwood leads this series 2-1. We talked about that in pregame. 06, we hosted them up there and beat them 49-10. And 07 come down here. Remember Travis Sanford, Tyler Wilson, 7-44 shellacking. But then we made it up later that year in the state championship, beat them 27-6.
Yep, that was complete that first three-peat. You talked about 37 points. Buffkin says it was 49-12 when he's got in that 06 game.
I may have been a typo there. Got
1990 in Week 10. We are 23-9.
Wow.
Average margin of victory 34-15. 11-6 on the road in Week 10 ball games since 1990. Average score on the road has been 26-20. But right now we have an 8-game win streak in road games on Week 10. Our last loss was a memorable loss in Week 10. It was Coach Rick Jones's first year at Greenwood in 2004 at Alma. We lost 17-14. And I still contend was his worst coaching job of his whole time here.
I think he might admit that too.
Yeah. Just throw it to Lucas Miller every play. That's all he had to do.
That's a good point.
That was a score at halftime, 17-14. We didn't know neither team scored in the second half. It was amazing. It's our 5th game on November the 4th since 1994. We're 3-1. Wow. We lost at Alma in 94. We beat Alma in 05. We beat Alma in 2011. And we beat Lake Hamilton in 2016. As you recall, that used to be called the November Classic. Now it's called a junior high football game. Us and Alma.
Yeah, it's a shame. Am I feeling moisture?
I don't know if it's rain per se. Maybe just the confetti from the locals. Good crowd here. Lots of Bulldog fans made it down for an early kickoff. Those folks in navy blue and white are some of the best fans in the country. It's not even close. As Greenwood will be kicking out of the east, the field running east to west, which is a little bit of an anomaly.
Yes, sir. Very rare, isn't it?
Yep. Hopefully the clouds, unfortunately, or fortunately, we've got some clouds obviously in the area. Hopefully the rain will stay away for about 3 hours. But the sun is not shining, so it won't be a factor. Number 1 is Jake Field, and number 11 is Bowman. They're both back deep for Little Rock Christian. Steinfeld has it teed up, and we're underway here in Week 10. From the 6-yard line, it's Field, and he'll try it up the hash marks, and he's drilled. First shot of Evan Williams right out of the gate. He and Brady Mackey on the stop, 21-yard line. And here comes Walker White, their junior quarterback, a right-hander, number 4 on your screen, a fantastic-looking player. He's a big kid back there. What did you say, 6'4", 220?
That's what we hear.
And I got an Alabama offer last week. Let's see if this defense that we think is pretty salty can keep these high-powered Warriors in check. Quarterback will keep it. He's fleet of foot, a dual threat. Running room around the far end. Nelms will get him out of bounds near midfield. And Walker White already with a nice play action. With a good gain to the 50. That's a 29 yards on the deck.
It was a good ball fake there. Kept that ball in the belly of the running back for a long time.
McCusker, Brendan Chick up front defensively. Pettigrew as well. And the throw this time, White will let it loose, and it's too high. And fortunate for him, the Greenwood player wasn't breaking on the ball. Storm Sherry in coverage as they look for Cade Bowman. Pettigrew up front, Evan Williams. You see Cash Archer in there at linebacker tonight. His first game at linebacker at the varsity level, along with Caleb Garner. Nelms over the far side corner. That's Josh Allen back there with Sherry and Mackey, and then Arrington near side. Draw play in running room for the Warriors. It'll be 3rd down and 2. That's a Ronnie Anoki, a sophomore, number 2 on the run that time. So 3rd and 2 at the Greenwood 42-yard line. Just underway here, Week 10, 6A West. These two teams are already locked into the 1 and 4 seed. Anoki don't pull any at that time and slipping a tackle, but he'll have first down yardage. Nelms again gets the quarterback, but he'll get 5 yards to the 38 and first down. Looks pretty impressive from here, Ball Barber.
I could play on them than that. After that incomplete pass on first down, we had them behind the sticks. We'd like to get the player down.
1st and 10 for Little Rock Christian. Shotgun for White. He'll have a couple of guys going in motion. Pitch it forward to Bowman. And a positive gain still on his feet around the far end, down the far sidelines, and pushed out of bounds inside the 10. Little Rock Christian with a nice opening drive here against his Bulldog defense.
They've only run one play to the left, and it was a pass play, so all the running plays are going right.
And it is first and goal for the Warriors at the Greenwood 9. That's number 31. I don't have a 31 on my roster. Just checked in. I kind of think they brought some freshmen up.
Probably so.
So hopefully they'll give us a number or a name if he gets the ball. They come in with a little bit of a too tight look. Just bring the receivers in tight. Actually, a tight end on the right side. And White wants to throw. Has time, steps up, lets loose. And
wide open.
Nobody even covered him.
Little wheel route out to the flat.
And it was 31, of course.
8-yard pass. 6 plays and 79 yards.
Of course, I was blocked off from our perspective. Can't see that far corner down there. There's a tent in the way, and then the press box. But it's 6-0 Little Rock Christian with 10:54 in the first quarter. PAT's on the way and through. 7-0. Warriors lead here early. Afternoon football in the capital city. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Formac Incorporated in Greenwood is your place for all types of printing, signs, T-shirts, banners, and yard signs. And you'll also find they provide tactical supply to military, police, hunters, and fire departments. They also build emergency vehicles, and those signs and printing are priced just right. You'll find brochures, business cards, plus sports uniforms, trophies, awards, and screen printing. That's Formac Incorporated. They're located at 210 South Coker Street in Greenwood. You could call them at 996-0520.
We're back here in Little Rock. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, the ball barber. Richie Grandstaff's checking in from Grand Lake, Mr. Joe Goodwin. The Deadmans down in Washburn. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Right over to the dinner table. Mom's over there cooking some chicken and potatoes and what have you.
A little early supper.
Right, and we will watch the Greenwood football. 7-0 Little Rock Christian. Here's Grayson Hoover to kick it away for the Warriors. It's up and away, and it will be L.J. Robbins from the 5 far side. But up the numbers 10, 20, and he's level right where Travis Sandifer got smoked. We talked about that earlier. Almost identical spot.
But LJ held on to that ball. Travis, I don't think, had a chance to hang on to that ball. He got smoked.
The special teams coach or corners, Travis Sandifer, who's now on the staff, but I guarantee he had flashbacks. Well, here's Hunter Houston, the Greenwood signal caller. The right-hander. Got roughed up last week a little bit. Couldn't finish the game. He's back. Okay. Kennan in some motion, and Jake Glover gets the first hit call. And Glover out across the 20 to the 20. All that gave him
yard, maybe?
The 19. Nope, the 20. So a yard is all it is for Glover. The 19, I guess, where they started it. 2nd and 9. 3 down linemen. Out in the flat it goes. And
no completion.
L.J. Robbins is hurt. He took a shot in the chop, and L.J.'s heading off the field. He is hurt bad. Down he goes on the sidelines. Oh, boy.
Be something up in the face area, maybe?
Yeah, number 8, that was Trey Howard. Kind of got off of Preston's block, and he smoked L.J. right in the throat area, and he is down for the count on the far sidelines. Hope he is all right. Chaser comes in quickly. They attend to L.J. Robbins. Good God. He got smoked. Here's Hunter Houston to throw. Looking now, went to Kennan. Kennan went in, Hunter threw it out. And 3 and out for Greenwood. A horrible start for the Bulldogs here on the road. Whew. Trying to keep an eye over there. Yeah, they got sound coming in during the play. I don't think that's legal over the PA system in the band. I don't know, maybe it is. I'm not sure how that works.
I get it in between plays,
right,
but not during the action.
I mean, it's not really affecting anything, I don't guess. Maybe.
No,
but
Bulldogs aren't even hearing it.
No. Nelms to punt from his own 5.
Oh, wow.
It's a Butte. Kicks away.
Man.
Fair catch signaled by Field, and he'll have it at his own 39. Great job from Landon Nelms to get it out of there.
See if this defense can't make a few adjustments.
Still tending to LJ over on the far side.
I just applaud his effort of running off the field after an injury.
Yeah, he took off running. He wasn't going to have him drag him off the field. He ran off on his own.
Tough.
All right, here's Walker White back to work for Little Rock Christian. And gets the call dead ahead of the 40, ducks his head, and down he goes. Mackey came up. Evan Williams was there, and Cash Archer seems to be, I think, got a helmet tied up with another player. They gave him 6 yards to the 45. 2nd and 4. Kelby still tending to LJ over there. White in the shotgun. Anoke gets the call, hit right in the backfield. Look out now. That's how you play it.
McCusker?
Yes, McCusker there. Chick as well. Loss on the play, 3rd and 4.5. 9.5 minutes. Christian up 7-0. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, he's setting up over there now.
White to throw. A little curl route, and it's complete. And it'll be a first down to the midfield stripe. Number 3 is Longworth. Cooper Longworth. Chains move. Arrington gave a bit too much cushion.
Yeah, it's early. See that coverage tighten up as we get going through this game.
Of course, you don't want to get beat deep.
Nope.
You hate to give up a first down, but we still got them wrapped up here in the midfield area for sure. White to throw, looks left, now back right, has time, unloads, and it is intercepted.
Yep, here we go.
By the Bulldogs, that's Josh Allen at the 45, midfield, spin, still on his feet to the Christian. He got to the 47-yard line, and the Bulldogs strike gold first, the first turnover on a tipped ball. And Josh Allen, maybe his first pick of the year, guys. It'd be only number 2 if it's not his first. And Greenwood's in business now with the football back at midfield.
Help the cause right there.
So, Hunter Houston back to work. Absolutely. Chaser is in there at a receiver spot. He'll join Carnes' far side. I think that'd be 25 Addison Valley over on Carnes. Houston will give to Glover. Dead ahead. Bounces out to the left. Now stutter steps. He'll get near the 45. They only gave him the 46, so it's 3 yards.
It's a good gain.
Yep. 2nd and 7. A horrible spot on the interception because Allen got way past the 49, but we'll take it. 2nd and 7. Twins right, twins left. Flag flies. Offsides, maybe Preston's got it. First down to the 35. Give him the 34-yard line. And let's see what the flag is.
Flag was on our side over here.
12-yard gain.
False start.
Why did the play continue?
Our legal procedure. False start. Is that the same thing?
We had too many men in the backfield.
Oh, illegal formation.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not this, is it?
So it moves them back to the Greenwood 49. 2nd and 12. Here's Hunter Houston in the shotgun. And he wants to throw. Wants to go up top, now underneath to Chaser. Incomplete. And so officially, Hunter Houston doesn't have a completion yet. The one that was completed was negated by penalty. So 3rd and 12.
25 will concede 10. He's backing way off. He knows Carnes take the top off of him.
Right. You're fine. 3rd and 12. Ma'am, you're fine.
10 on the play clock.
Houston in the shotgun. He wants to throw, looking left the whole way. Has time now, and loads up top for Carnes, and he's hit. There's a pass interference. Probably uncatchable.
Yeah, but
he took him out pretty quickly there with some excessive contact.
With his jumping ability, I don't know if he'd overthrow him.
That's true. Another flag in the offensive backfield as well.
Offset and redo. Holding.
Probably so.
Well, we don't need flag fest here with weather moving in and dragging this game out.
Sun peeking out now over Pinnacle, or Chenal Mountain, that is. Glover comes out. We'll go 5 wide. Offset, they'll do it again.
Oh.
No, they're both on the defense.
Both on the defense.
Hands to the face, and then the pass interference. Okay, good. Wow. So we'll take the
first down.
Yeah, absolutely. By way of penalty, our first down. 15 yards. We'll move it to the 36-yard line. Greenwood will set up shop. First down and 10 at the Little Rock Christian 36. All green uniforms, white numerals for Little Rock Christian. All whites for the Bulldogs. Houston, quarterback draw. They snuffed that out. He'll get to the 34. It's 2 yards on the ground for Houston. Bulldogs, navy blue helmets, navy blue G on a white background. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 8, rather. Chaser and pressing over here to the right, and Robbins back in, bobbled it a bit, but LJ looking for a seam. Can he get outside? Still on his feet, trying to spin through, and he's hit again, but he'll get to the 31. Toughest 3 yards he's ever got. That's actually a pass forward. That's actually the first completion for Hunter Houston, 3 yards. The coach is telling him he needs to come out. The official's saying he needs to come out.
I don't know why that would be. He's saying he's got to come out for one play. I guess his helmet unsnapped or something.
Possibly, yeah, I guess so.
Wow. You ever seen that one called?
Well, I mean,
it didn't come off.
I didn't see it. Yeah. I guess if it comes unsnapped, the same thing.
Here we go.
3rd and 5. Hunter Houston into shotgun. He'll look to throw in the flat. It's caught by Chaser. First down to the 25, down to the 20. Call it the 18-yard line. And that is 13-yard pass and catch. The Bulldogs on the move here. Noah Chaser's first grab.
Going fast, Tim.
Houston under center from the 18. Pump fakes now under. Oh, what a nice play to the 15. You had a good angle at that, didn't we, Meat?
Little pump fake and thread the needle. That was sweet.
6 yards that time. 2nd and 4. Chaser again on the catch.
Yeah, I think Christian was going to bat that ball down, but Hunter said nope.
Houston wants to throw right side now. It's to Chaser again. He'll cut up, fiddle at the 10, down inside the 5. We got a 1st and goal at the 5.
I like this Chaser kid. He gets the ball, puts his foot in the ground, goes north and south or east and west, whichever way.
8 yards, absolutely. And the 1st and goal for Greenwood at the 5. Bulldogs looking to tie this thing up and capitalize on the Josh Allen interception. Houston gives to Glover behind Kennan. Second effort. Couldn't get there. He got to the 1. It'll be 5 yards on the ground.
Oh.
2nd and goal.
Yeah, Chaser got it a little woozy after that last play. McCusker in the beef package.
Oh, yeah. 6:50 or 6:47, clock running. Hunter Houston in the shotgun. And he'll give to Glover. He's hit hard in the backfield. Loss of 1. 3rd and goal at the 3. Carnes looking at the sideline saying, give me some wild hog. Give me some wild dog. Give me some corn dog.
Corn dog. Let's go. You may get it.
Husker coming out. Here comes Sean. Nope. I thought Holland was going to come in, and Coach Young's going to call a timeout.
Big play right here.
6:09 to go. Greenwood a 3rd and goal at the Little Rock Christian 4-yard line. We'll stay right here and check in with the Bald Barber.
That was a good answer right here so far by the Dogs. Let's go ahead and punch it in and get 6. Sometimes all it takes is that first completion to get that snowball rolling. Starts off with the small one.
Absolutely.
We got to tip it to the Warriors here. We started on their 49. We ran 10 plays, so they're not going to give us the big one. So Bulldogs are chipping away.
Right.
But you got to answer here.
Well, so many teams have come in early and got us well scouted. They've seen things, and they put in little wrinkles into what they got. Once our coaches typically have seen that throughout the season, and we make our adjustments, and it goes back to just mano-a-mano regular football, that's when you've really seen this Bulldog team shine.
Shout out to Buffe James, school board member Clifton James. Taking the United Methodist Youth Group up to Shepherd of the Ozarks. They've got us tuned in. Appreciate it.
Good old Cliff.
Enjoy it.
Yep.
Good trip. 3rd and goal for the Bulldogs at the 4. They were down to the 1, lost a couple. Down to the 2, rather, lost a couple of yards. Sun peeking through now right into the Greenwood's eyes here in this quarter. Houston's in the shotgun. The officials talking over something. Now they're ready to go.
Well, I think the clock kept running during the timeout and they had to reset it.
Here's Houston in the shotgun. And was going to fake the flip to Carnes, and Hunter will take it, and he couldn't get there. He got to the 1 and was stopped.
Now what do? Go for it?
Got to. Nope. Yeah, he's going to bring McCusker in. We'll go with some more meat package.
Just hand him the ball.
Well, that's one Hunter maybe feel a little bit of those last week's illnesses. Try it again. Do it. Triple H. Get the pay dirt, son. If at first you don't succeed, just keep calling your own number. And the Greenwood signal caller, the senior, in for the touchdown. And the Bulldogs now a PAT away from tying it up with 5:44 to go.
12 plays and 49 yards. 3 first downs.
Steinfeld on for the PAT. Jack Edwards will snap. The hold is Brett Wood. And the kick is right down Highway 10. 7-7. Tied up here in the capital city. 5:44 to go, first quarter. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you back to Warrior Field here at Little Rock Christian. Former Greenwood Bulldog Jeff Weaver used to coach down here. Had a cup of coffee down here for a few years. 2018 5A state champs. One of the few that Pulaski Academy didn't win. I think there was probably a run of 8 or 9 titles there that was either won by PA or Little Rock Christian. We like to think that the AAA moved them up and let us take care of business. One down last week. We'll see what we can do today. Steinfeld's got it teed up at the 40. And that was a squib kick, and it stayed in bounds. Oh, wow, that thing is still hot and live. It'll have to be fielded inside the 5. Can we get to him? We did at the 14. That's Jake Field. Great kick from Steinfeld, and Evan Williams with another nice tackle on the kick coverage. Sleepy Zitzman down in there as well, my man Zach Zitzman. So here come the Warriors, fresh off of an interception of Walker White. The Bulldogs capitalized, scoring and tying this thing up. Let's see if the Bulldogs can do it again. Anoke is in the backfield with White. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. First down at their own 14. Anoke's got it. And McCusker trying to drag him down, but Pettigrew gets credited for the tackle. That's Brady Pettigrew, a junior. Yeah, Dr. Gerald Ware, Greenwood alum. His son was on that title team for Little Rock Christian. Matt.
That's true. Fellow classmate,
yeah.
Dr. Ware.
2nd and 6.
Thought he might show up today.
He may be here somewhere. You never know. The good doctor. The original one. Here's White in the shotgun. Uh-oh. Quarterback draw. And double hold there on Pettigrew. No call. 2 guys held him. Ooh. Williams came in. Hey. White throws a punch and the 2-hand shot in the chest.
What are we doing here?
Not sure what we're doing.
Well, I can tell you 43 will see him.
3rd and 1. Yeah, I don't know if he picked the right guy to be pushing on.
I'd be pushing on him.
Yeah, Forrest thinking, how big a boy are you, 43? We'll see.
Go tell him to push 88, too. Here is White in the shotgun. Let's see if he runs up the middle. Heck, I'll take 44 in a street fight. Garner. They try nope, they're going to look to throw. There's a little out route, and it is caught. Ooh, did he catch it? I didn't think he had a foot in bounds. I thought that step was out of bounds, but he got one in. That's a Bowman. First down at the 26, 25. Close.
He didn't get it by much.
He did not. It's just one of them you know you got plenty of room, but it turns out you didn't have it. The ball kind of floated on him.
Yeah.
A little wind blowing there.
I think he was doing good just to catch it.
Yep. Here's White in the shotgun. And he'll keep it, come out this near side.
Nope.
Arrington stepped up. I beg your pardon. That's Josh Allen. Nasty open field tackle. No gain. Beautiful. Allen giving away about 8 inches.
100 pounds?
Yes.
No.
80.
80.
And met him in the hole. That's Bulldog football. You just saw it in one play right there from Josh Allen. Already a pick. And got in there and sent the big fella on the turf. He's going to throw this time. White is. Going to go up top.
Interception.
And it is
caught. Oh, he caught that. Wow, what a catch.
Mackey lost the jump ball. That was Jackson Kircher down to the Greenwood 40. Just a jump ball. Kind of what Pulaski Academy tried to do. Just throw it deep and hope your guy made a play.
Well, 50-50 ball. They got that one. We'll get the next one.
And it's White on the move now with Little Rock Christian. He'll play action again, looking to throw. There he is again. Nope. Same catch from Kircher. This time Arrington stood him up. No gain. 2 in a row catch for Kircher. Arrington, the sophomore, who hasn't been over there at corner very long. Played some JV, though, but at the varsity level, it's only about his 4th game, huh? 3rd game?
True.
Doing an awesome job. No gain, 2nd and 10. They work from the near hash. We're set up over here on the home side. Left or right to left if you're watching at home or if you're just listening somewhere. White throws again. This time dropped. I think Kirchner had enough of Arrington's drill him in the belly there. 3rd and 10.
Big down here for the Warriors.
Huge. Set the
probably in 4-down territory. I don't know. After last week, Everdown was 4-down territory. But.
So here is Walker White. Anoke back there, pump fakes. Now going to have to roll. He's got room. Here we go. Mono. Holding. Finally called. And Walker will have a first down. He'll be upended by Nelms. But this one's coming back. They've held every play. I mean, I guess you do every play. There's going to be on. But finally the flag came in.
Well, he had it forever to throw it.
Did he already know that, or the official already said it?
He didn't know it.
He didn't know. It was thrown after he went past.
The announcer, he announced it 10 minutes ago. He knew what it was.
Yeah, everybody did. Well, he could have said that every play if he wanted to. I'm trying to stay somewhat professional and not call it from the booth every play.
Well, I don't think you can call it every play, but you got to call it every once in a while just to kind of settle it down.
Well, if it's obvious, I mean, you know what?
It's advantage, disadvantage.
Sure,
right?
It's illegal.
Big penalty right there.
3rd and a cab ride. Here's White and empty set. Walker straight drop looking to throw. Steps up.
Pettigrew,
has time. Can he get loose? Now he'll unload. It's caught. Sherry, you can only cover for so long, and that time Field got loose. I beg your pardon, that's Bowman. Got loose, and on 3rd down and long, they get the first down yardage.
Well, that's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback and throw it on the run. It's hard to defend that.
Well, tip your hat to the Bowman kid catching those hot shots. First down at the Greenwood 29.
That was a huge play.
Yep. Dang it. Pistol look this time. They give to the tailback, 31, and Evan Williams sets him down along with Garner. 31 is Connor Smith. I finally got his name. Trying to see if he's on the roster somewhere else. He's not. So 31 is Smith Connor. They have first name last.
After that first drive, Evan Williams is putting on a clinic on how to spill over the top and make a tackle. Doing a great job.
2nd and 9. Pistol look again. This time Anoke is in the pistol behind White. Too tight look. And Anoke gets the call.
Holding.
That's holding on Archer. Still has him. There's Mackey came up that time. Him and Evan Williams and Garner are putting on a clinic. They're the only ones not getting held. So they're making every play. Poor old Cash Archer.
Yeah, showing some restraint there. It's like, come on. I mean, that's obvious. And it was advantage, disadvantage. I think he would have made the tackle.
Kurt Valkovic's got us tuned in. Appreciate it, brother. Enjoy the show. 3rd and 7. White in the shotgun. He'll look to throw right side. Out route. Nope. Just couldn't connect. And 4th and long now, and it's decision time for Eric Kohu and his crew.
You know they're going for it.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
And if there's any wind, it's hurting them. It's in their face.
Heard Coach Young in the pregame show talk about their AD, Coach Watson, who's Coach Young student taught for Mr. Johnny. I think it's Johnny Watson in Jacksonville back in the day when he was doing student teaching. That's impressive. So 4th and a long 7. White in the shotgun, empty set. Will he run it? I think I would. He's going to look to throw now, and that pump fakes. Now tries to break free. Another hole. This one's coming back. Every time. McCusker that time was held. That was Landon Smith, the senior at 58, and he had no chance but to hold. I don't know what we're doing.
We are on their side, Tim.
Well, I know that, but everybody saw that, man. I mean, I know you can't call it every play, but it's happening every single
It's
play.
advantage, disadvantage.
Yep.
If it's not involved in the play, you probably let it go.
Unfortunately, I've seen a ton of them called that are way away from the ball.
You have?
100%. We've played some few games up at Alma, Harrison.
So in your officiating days, was it strictly basketball?
Yes. I wish I would have done football. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I never missed a call. That was what the crazy thing was in about 7 or 8 years of officiating. I don't think I ever missed one.
4th and 17?
Yeah, looks like 4th and 17.
All
White in the shotgun.
See if we can put
Tackle number 4.
That's right. That's all you got to do. And let's see if they can get pressure to him. He has none yet. And he'll go up top. And Arrington had a beat on it and just overthrown. He was looking for Kircher, and Greenwood will hold on downs. And the defense wins here. Let's see if the Bulldogs have the game tied if they can get back out there and play. L.J. Robbins, I see big 1-1 out on the field.
You keep thinking that sun will stay behind the clouds, but we're getting some clear
That's
skies
good.
back
Like, sun's good. That means no rain.
That's right.
Well, here's Hunter Houston back to work from our own 36-yard line. Call the 37, rather. And Greenwood sets up shop there. Minute 22, first quarter. 4 wides. Glover comes out of the backfield and in motion to the right side. The senior. And Houston's got it. Oh, and he had Ken on the little skinny post, if you will. Couldn't get it to him.
I'm thinking he might have went to the house.
He could have picked Glover or him. They're both there ready.
I don't think 43's up for the task to tackle Kennan.
No. I mean, he would have probably got a hit on him, but Kenny would have got out of it. He's got more yards after contact than anybody. Oh, the old delayed draw. We haven't seen that in a while. They were there ready for it. How the heck is that possible?
We haven't run that all year.
I don't know if we ran it in a couple of years. The chain gang guy gave us a yard, but now it's back to no gain. So no gain. 3rd and 10. Impressive work on their defensive front to sniff that out.
It's time for pressing. It's pressing time.
That's right. Here's Hunter Houston in the shotgun. He'll bark out a new cadence to his offensive line. Put Kennan in motion out to the left and look that way. Pressure coming. Houston unloads. That's big. This is trouble. Davis down the far sideline. There's no doubt that's a pick 6. Houston took another shot back there in the backfield. They came on a delayed blitz, and Hunter got smoked, and it's a pick 6 for the Little Rock Christian Warriors. About a 40-yard pick 6. You can see that coming a mile away. 31 seconds left. Preston Davis is a junior. PAT pending. Their deep snapper is Ethan Ross. And their holder is Tate Collins. And their kicker, did he make it?
Short.
It did not get there.
It was short.
And Arrington, who almost got the first one, may have got a finger on that one. And Grayson Hoover's PAT's no good. Bulldogs trail by 1 now, 13-7. Speaking of Tate Collins, who's their holder, Tate Rockwell Miller has us tuned in back in Greenwood.
Okay.
It's the grandson of Hondo Sandifer and Ryan Miller.
Beautiful.
I'm not even going to mention his parents. I'll go right to the grandpas. They're the ones that matter. Troy and Tara Miller.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's royalty. Isn't that what you were saying here a couple of years ago when he was a baby in the stands?
That are, yeah. Not as much as Cliff Miller's child, or Cliff Miller. He's a Miller and a Sadler, different Millers.
Okay.
But a Miller and a Sandifer is pretty good, too. So, 13-7. And Hunter Houston banged up on the play. And see how quick they pull the hook on him.
Yeah, he was holding that ball maybe just half a second too long.
Yep. Wish he would have held on to it another second.
Kane was warming up.
I see Hunter up. Well, they're both standing there with the offense ready to come out. Hunter's got his helmet on. We'll see if Hunter's ready or not. We talked about that. Greenwood's got the 1 seed sewed up, home field throughout. How long do you leave him in there and let him get him some extra rest? Obviously, doctors are keeping an eye on him over on the sideline, so if he passes all the protocol, he plays. Grayson Hoovers kicks up and away. LJ trying to find it, and he goes into the end zone. Split him and Carnes. And to the 20-yard line it goes. Let's check into the ball Barber, who seems to be down there with there are some heathens back there in that group.
Yeah, there sure is. A bunch of the Greenwood faithful made their way up, even some of the rowdy ones.
Right.
Oh, Canaan's in the house. I saw him earlier. Big Razorback fan.
Nice.
Yes, sir. He's down there in the west end zone. Looks like Hunter Houston came back out to see if the Dogs get back on track.
And there's Robbins with a little motion. First quarter winding down. Houston in the flat. Here's Carnes. Breaks the tackle but stepped out of bounds at the 26, so 6 yards. Carnes' first catch of the night. 2nd and 4. Clock stopped as he got out of bounds with 25 seconds. First quarter. Robbins in motion comes to the right side now. And Glover gets the call. And he will be sucked under the pile down there at about the 28. They gave him 2 yards, and that we'll see if they try one more.
3rd and 2.
7 seconds.
Davis is in. Big 30.
Braden Davis going to run one more play. Hunter rolling out. Kennan, he threw it way over his head. Hunter's just out of sorts. As the quarter winds down, that's it. 4th and 2 coming up. And we'll take a timeout. Greenwood trailing 13-7 here on the road in Little Rock Christian. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Randall Ford is excited to announce their state-of-the-art mobile service van, stocked with all the latest tools and technology needed to service your vehicle. Everything from oil changes, warranty repair, battery, software updates, brake jobs, and so much more. All is done with your convenience and safety in mind. We'll come to your office or home to provide professional service the Randall Ford way. Stop by today at Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or check us out online 24/7, randallford.com. Ford, the #1 selling brand in America.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best. Best Floors in Fort Smith.
We are back here in the capital city. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, Ball Barber. Getting word now from Mr. Brian Vaughn back home that there's a tornado on the ground over in the Muldrow area. So if y'all are out and about up there listening or watching, check on your people. Greenwood's football. They're going to punt it, though. Nelms is out to punt at our own 28. It's 4th and 2. The Bulldogs went 3 and out. Jack Edwards deep snapping. Good snap. And whistles blow. What we got? Offsides? I guess we moved early. So it'll back them up 5.
Okay.
So that'll move it back to the 24-yard line. It'll still be 4th down and 6 now. Actually, it'll be the 23. No. Where's he going? 23. 28 to 23. 28 minus 5. 23. There you go. Right there. Yes. There you go. I think it's a 5-yard penalty. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. False start. Used to be 5-yard penalty.
I think it still is.
Okay. Here we go. Nelms again. Jack Edwards to snap. Good snap. Punts away. End over end, but a good one. Fair catch signaled by Jake Field, and he'll field it at the 38. And that's where Little Rock Christian will take over. 13-7. Well, Bulldogs trailing by 6. It's kind of lethargic, so a little bus lag, little odd time of the day lag. We'll see.
Sounds like excuses to me.
Walker White back to work. I agree. Anoke. And they go hard count. Nobody jumped. They moved. They didn't get offside. We'll try it again.
He's hitting middle linebacker.
Yeah. And here comes White rolling out to his left. Going to throw. It's a wobbly one and way overthrows his man, Cooper Longworth. 2nd and 10. Almost like he tried to do some play action and then bootleg out, but there was nobody running on that side, so Greenwood didn't fall for it.
Well, I guess you got to pick your poison. I think the Bulldogs settled in. Let's make him beat us with his arm.
Right.
He can definitely tote the mail.
Here he is. You asked for
there's another hold.
Still holding on to him. McCusker
What are we doing?
pleads his case. Finally got a call from the side judge over here. 58's held every game, every play.
I mean, it's out there where everybody can see it.
And he looks confused, but here's the deal. We block with our hands, but when you grab a bunch of jersey, that's holding.
That's holding.
You can't do that. When a guy's trying to run after the guy with the ball and you can't.
You got to let go.
Yeah. Yeah, holding. That's holding right
Holding.
there. It's bad, but we can see it.
If I had to try to block Tanner McCusker, I would hold everything.
Absolutely.
Traditionally, somebody will get tired of doing it. Either line will get tired of holding it, the referees will get tired of holding it, so we just see which one breaks first.
Well, they'll get tired of throwing the flag, unfortunately. Here's White, straight quarterback draw.
Wow.
Lots of room, and away he goes. Down and tackled at the 48, right at the first down marker. Mackey had to come up and do it from his safety spot. That was just a direct quarterback run right off the snap.
And I think he can do that. It will.
Yep.
So it's tough.
Yep. First down for the Warriors at the 48, their own 48.
Just hope he wears down.
Just underway, second quarter. Yeah, that's about all we can hope for is a wear down. Anoke is behind him in the pistol. White going to give to Anoke, trying to off-tackle right side to the 43. Second down and a long one at the Greenwood 43.
Yeah, Little Rock Christian don't have any of those short, squatty body linemen. They're all kind of tall and lean.
Yep.
Richie had that spotted early.
White in the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Looks left the whole way. Has all day to throw. And he'll air it out for the end zone. And
dropped it.
Nope. We're going to give him but hit the ground.
Hit the ground.
I thought it did too. Cooper Longworth made nearly an awesome catch, but it just hit the ground as he gobbled it up in the end zone.
That's actually a great call. I thought he might give it to him just on gamesmanship alone.
Yep.
But the ball definitely hit the ground before he got his hands on it.
Yep, that's what it looked like from here, too. And he was Johnny on the spot. Official was right there. Coach Sandifer over there telling Arrington, you got to stay with that guy. And then what we have, a flag?
Must have been roughing the passer or something, maybe.
Well, I didn't think Pettigrew had any more stamina getting through the jersey grab.
He was held.
33-yard line. They move the ball up after the penalty.
We got all kinds of action going on here, too.
Amazing.
Crazy.
10.5 minutes, second quarter. Bulldogs down 6. Play action to nobody again. And here comes big quarterback White. Got through Garner that time. Tried to take his legs out. They mark him down at near the 25. 2nd and 1 coming up for Little Rock Christian. And Walker White in the shotgun. Twins right, twins left. Connor Smith off to his right, his running back. He'll throw this time. No pressure. Underneath. And caught by by Tate Collins. Nelms pushed him out, but a first down to the 15-yard line, 10-yard pickup. I guess the one good thing that 6A can be happy is that this kid didn't play in quarterback over at Pulaski Academy.
Yeah, I think you give him that line and those receivers, but no dish to here. But
no, right. There's quality players both ways, and the Busby kid was good as well.
He was.
Here's a stud. Here's Connor Smith, tripped up by Josh Allen playing an awesome game so far. To the 10-yard line, it's a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 4, we'll call it.
Well, you see the defense stiff up here. We need to go down 2 scores.
White gives it again to
Big hole.
Okoye. He'll drag Greenwood defenders to the 1. 1st and goal at the 2, rather.
There's going to be a face mask in on that.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, that's a good time to do it. Half the distance. Go from the 2 to the 1. Sun's back behind the clouds, which start to boil up to our
I don't think
west.
we'll have any more sun.
That old boy was running like Joe Garrettson, and it sure was for good reason. That was Mark Garrettson checking in, the sophomore up front.
Isn't that amazing?
McCusker coming out. Here comes Sleepy Zitzman. He'll get Arrington. They're going to go to a beef package, if you will, defensively.
We don't have heights and weights, but they did bring in some beef.
Up under center goes Walker White. He'll play action and run it. Roll out and try to score, and he does. He gets in, no problem. Again, he got the best of Garner that time. Caleb kicking himself. He have to refocus out there and
do they go for 2?
Take care of business. It looks like they are not. The kicking team is out.
He may not get it to the crossbar.
Well, wind may be helping.
Wind may be helping, okay.
So 19 to 7 now. Here is Hoover to kick. And the kick this time, plenty of leg.
Yeah.
I think that last one might have got tipped by Arrington.
I'll give him that.
The scrum back in the grassy area for the ball that went through the uprights is one of legend. You see the kids trying to battle over that football. It's beautiful.
Take you back to the day?
Oh, yeah. Little Rock Christian 20, Greenwood 7 with 9:49 to go in the football game, or in the first half, rather. Bulldogs a little shell-shocked on the road.
No surprises here? Are you surprised by anything?
No, we haven't tackled very well. That's surprising. And Hunter's not having a great day. I don't know if he's still feeling some wooziness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's 50% now, 6 out of 12 with a pick 6 involved in that. So, obviously a lot of football left. And trust me, they're not comfortable either. Well, them lights come on. Maybe that'll change things.
Friday night lights.
Grayson Hoover has it teed up at the 40. Robbins and Carnes back deep. A little sandstorm coming over the loudspeaker. Here it comes. That one's wind aided. End zone. Yeah, good. So it'll be Greenwood's football at the 20.
The Old Glory's almost straight due west.
Hunter Houston will come back out. Cody Taylor up front with Coop Young on that left side. Our center, as usual, Ryan Shortis. That is Hayden Webb at right guard. And Ashton Steins over at right tackle. Don't know if I've mentioned the boys or not. Hunter Houston in the shotgun. An empty set. Not sure what the play is. Greenwood finally gets it in from the coaching staff. They back off. The defensive backs do a bit. And Hunter will throw. No pressure. And it's caught by Preston at the 25, spins to the 30. He'll have a first down to the 32. It's 12 yards. First catch for Preston. He's been magical the last couple of weeks, over 100 yards receiving.
Yeah, I'm like Richie. They're giving big cushion to Preston. I think you just keep throwing that till they stop it.
Now up a bit on Carnes over there on the top. Here's Hunter Houston. Oh, Aiden across the middle. Kennan's got it. And another 11-yard gain to the 43.
Here we go.
Bulldogs on the move. That's his first catch. Quickly, Greenwood to the line. They get set 5 wide. Will they bring pressure? They do not. 3-man rush, but still it almost got through. Here's Preston again. Breaks a tackle. 50. Spins near the sticks.
First down.
It's sure close. It's 9 if it's not.
Looks like they gave it to him.
It'll be the 47-yard line if he got it. Let's see if they move the chains.
Probably need to sub somebody in.
They're going to probably measure this. Clock stopped. They're going to bring in the sticks. 2nd and inches. We'll see if it's 9 or 10. Of course, the White Hats clearing players out of the way, and the chains are going to have to go about 5 feet from the other sidelines.
You can't get anything by TT.
Well,
0.
I guess so the TV can see it. 9-yard pickup to Preston.
Wow. I mean, we had a pretty good vantage point here. That could have went either way, but no big deal. I like 2nd and 6 inches, right?
Entire playbook's available. This is where Coach talked about in pregame. I've got to be able to get a yard when they know I need a yard. He was mentioning that on 4th and 1. Looks like he's hollering out something to Carnes from the sidelines. Coach Young is.
Carn dog?
Could be. He's probably going to tell him, would you take care of this guy? Now they've got number 8, Trey Howard, on him now here on this near side because they flipped ends of the field. Bulldogs working right to left now on your radio dial. Hunter Houston with an empty set. Trips left, Twins right. That's the short side over to the Greenwood sideline. That's Kennan and Arrington. And here we go, 2nd and 1, or inches rather, from the Little Rock Christian 47. Houston, quarterback draw. Get the first down. He's got it. Yard on the ground. That's what he was trying to do. Move the chains, and away we go. Ben Writings on the stop.
I have to admit, where else were we at earlier this year with this music?
I want to say Siloam, but I may be wrong.
No.
Stillwater may have been, yeah. Houston to throw on 1st down. And nearly picked again. Arrington was on a fly route and just, I think he might have been thinking back shoulder to him. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Not on the same page.
Nope.
There's your boy Meeker's in.
Well, that's one of those that you're supposed to read the corner, and Hunter read one thing. And
Meeker over there with Chaser now Twit and the Twins over there. Here's Hunter Houston.
Look out.
Pressure coming. Screens there to Kennan. Kennan with the 45 to the 40. Breaks a tackle up through the 35. Still on his feet down to the 32-yard line. That's 14 yards. The chains will move.
Hunter took another shot.
Well, that's always awesome. Typically, when you got a fast-playing team, a little bit of play that takes a little while to develop is one that works best.
Here is Houston. There's another draw play to Glover. Has room at the 30. Make a man miss. 25-20. 15 to the 10. Race to the pylon. And we're behind the screen, so he's down at the goal-to-goal at the 3-yard line. So it is a 29-yard run for the senior Jake Glover. And Greenwood quickly up on the line.
Ball on the 3.
1st and goal at the 3. Glover moved over to Hunter Houston's left side. Hunter, quarterback keeper, has a big hole up the middle, but then he's pushed back.
Hey.
Then after the whistle, and there's a late flag. And I think that may be a couple of 2 or 3.
That was right in front of the referee. That's boneheaded there by 7.
I think there's been a couple of almost close late hits that finally piled up as Archer now checks in. Houston coming out. Braden Davis comes in and for Glover. And now the Bulldogs have a 1st and goal inside the 5, down half the distance at the 2. And the freshman Kane Archer in at quarterback. They're saying it's 2nd down. It was half the distance, but not an automatic 1st down. 2nd and goal at the 2.5. Kane Archer, the freshman, in the shotgun. Trips to the right. And Kane's going to try to run it in. He's hit, and will he get a push forward?
Close. Yep. Give it to him. Come on.
Referee running in, looking for the ball. Got it. Touchdown. The freshman gets in from 2.5 yards. First carry for Kane Archer.
I don't know what he was waiting on. That was clear as bell.
Yeah, I saw that from here.
7:26 to go, and the Bulldogs are cutting into this Little Rock Christian lead. It's a 2-yard run for the other quarterback. Both our scores have been quarterback rushes. 20-13, Steinfeld on for the PAT. Good snap from Edwards. The hold's good. The kick's down, and it's a beaut. 20-14, Bulldogs hold and serve here on the road at Little Rock Christian. 7:26 to go before halftime. We will take a quick timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
If you've got a big lawn, you need a big-time mower. You need an Exmark. For over 30 years, Exmark has set the standard in mowing equipment. Today, they're the first choice of landscape professionals. Purchase 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand. With an Exmark, you'll get a better cut faster. So if you want your big lawn to look like a pro mowed it, use what the pros use. Visit your local Exmark dealer or exmark.com. Myers Mower and Tiller, 5109 Wheeler Avenue.
We're back here in the capital city, Little Rock Christian High School Academy, right here on Highway 10. Yes, the same one. If you're not familiar, you can get on 10 East and take off, and you'll run right by Joe T. Robinson, and then you'll come right by Little Rock Christian.
Warrior Stadium. It says Warriorville on the front of the press box. Warriorville.
Bodie Steinfeld has it teed up. Bodie's a junior, so he's got another year. A lot of youth on this team.
Tim, we're young.
Right on.
Young football team.
And only like 12 or 13 seniors. Kicks up and away. It's a short one. Flags flying. And offsides on Greenwood. They throw the false start sign. So that'll back him up 5.
And special teams haven't been clean tonight.
No. Hope that Houston's okay. It was kind of an odd substitution there. I mean, he got the late hit, but I guess coach says he gets one more hit, we're getting him out of there. Maybe that was the deal. So Steinfeld will try it again, this time from the 35. This one's away a little longer, and he goes to field near side at the 15, 20, 25.
Carnes.
And Big Carnes come down there to clean up the mess near the 25. Defense back to work. See Logan Taylor getting there, getting the mix. So 40 out there, senior. Gave him the 26 officially, and here we go.
We're going to get a stop right here.
Let's do it, Richie.
7 minutes, 20 seconds left before halftime. Don't forget the ball barber. He'll have Coach Chris Young for a halftime interview. Walker White back to work, and he'll give to Okoye dead ahead.
Wow.
Just dead ahead, away he goes. Nelm's not going to let him get past him, though. Nope, he's still on his feet. He got to the 40. Again, there's Josh Allen. Big gainer for Ronnie Inoki, a sophomore.
Big hole in the middle. Run it
this
again.
Time they give it to 21. He's not going to be as fortunate. Mackey came up and make the stop that time. That's Aiden Sampson with a flag out there, probably a hold. Very odd. It is.
They're going to keep calling it if they're going to keep doing it, which is unusual.
But they're so egregious, Meat, that you can't not call it. I mean, like I said, it's 58 again. He said, wow.
58,
poor guy.
58's
he's a senior.
Guilty every time.
Every time. Like I said, there's literally every level there's probably holding in there, but when they're that egregious out there right in front of everybody.
They're needing this guy to adjust.
Yep.
Quit doing what you're doing.
They're trying. Archer back up at a defensive end spot. Let's see if that changes things a bit. Here's White in the shotgun. He brings a man in motion, pitches it forward.
There we go.
And Archer immediately paying dividends, slowing up the action. But we missed tackles. Garner is not having a great night so far.
What are we doing here?
To the 43, and he'll get there. Decent pickup for Cade Bowman.
3 missed tackles on that one.
Yep. So 2nd down and 13.
I like Archer coming up the field and disrupting that whole play. It's big.
Shotgun for White. Inoki back there with him. Here comes the motion again. They're going to throw this time. Slant route. It's too high, and it's almost intercepted. It tipped off the hands of the intended receiver, Kircher. Arrington nearly drug it in. God.
Yeah, I like the fact that we're going to force this guy to throw it.
Got to. We have to sell out and stop the run. Make them throw it.
Make them throw it. Take your chances. Single coverage out here.
Yep.
And you may get beat. You may get beat. I don't know.
Yeah, pick your poison. You got to take something away.
I agree.
And honestly, we just got to make tackles. It's not playing Greenwood football right now where we ain't got three guys making a tackle.
Wrap up. Let's go.
Here's 3rd and 13. Big one here from our own 40 or from our 43. White with pressure and got through the first part. Giving chase is Taylor, and down he goes. Williams and Taylor clean him up at the 40. It's 4th and 10.
Did they punt here? Probably not.
Got to. Yeah, I believe they would. Nope, they're showing offense. Twins right, Twins left again.
Looks like they're running somebody out there.
Well, that's 22. We haven't seen him the whole game. He's a receiver. They are definitely going.
Wow.
Pooch kick.
Could be.
Their defense played good. I would play the field position. You didn't learn nothing last week.
He did back up.
He did back up a few. Let's see if he kicks it. He did it straight up. That helps. Get out of there. Greenwood goes with a Peter call. But I got a Little Rock Christian bounce inside down to the 2. They're going to say the 3-yard line officially. Bulldogs with 97 yards to go. And it will be Hunter Houston out with the troops. It is.
That was their first punt of the night. So the defense did their job. There's plenty of time here to put this ball in the end zone and get this thing squared back up.
.6:22 left. Greenwood in the darkness of their own end zone. There's no shadows.
Literally.
Glover gets the call, running the room across the 5 out to the 9-yard line. 9 times. That's 6 yards for Glover. And a great run on first down, 2nd and 4. Bulldogs quickly to the line. Clustered up on the right, off the right end. Houston's got it. Glover again gets the call. Trying the right side. Cuts back up. Clothesline tackle. But he'll get 2 yards. And it's 3rd and 2.
Can you get a yard when you have to?
And slow getting up is Hayden Webb. Greenwood's right guard. Bulldogs quickly to the line again. Crowd comes to their feet here at LRC.
They jumped offside.
They called
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's first.
Yep, first down. We got to put the hard count. Big 34 in there maybe, or 33. Yeah, 33. So this is my bad. That's Justin Smith called for the offsides. 5-yard penalty. Chains will move.
Now I think now that we're out of the shadow, we may take a shot.
First down out to the 17. Nope, the 16 rather. Here's the Bulldogs. And Hunter Houston in the shotgun. Again tries Glover. He's chipping away to the 19. 3 yards maybe. Let's see if they give him the 19. 2nd and 7. Clock running before halftime. Bulldogs down 20-14. Chance to get a halftime lead here, which is critical, guys. We talked about it. If weather comes in during halftime, a halftime score can be a final. It qualifies as a full game if you get to half.
I think the days of Carnes being single covered are over.
Probably so. Hunter Houston, pump fakes in the flat. Here's Carnes on a screen. Let's see what Dad can do with it. He slipped at the 22, and flags fly.
And get him for targeting? You don't see that much in high school.
It's in the area of holding.
I don't know. Yeah, they called on Coop Young that time. He was holding. He didn't like it. And it'll be a spot foul from the, call it the 19 or 18. There's 2 flags. Are they for the same thing?
Yep.
Back it up inside the 10. So it's 2nd down and 16.
Penalty fest ridden first half.
Yep.
Both teams.
Need to score here. I wonder if we get to the end of the 3rd quarter and rain comes, they still take the halftime score. How does that work? That's how the ball Barber asks the AD. Houston to throw. In across the middle. That's Kennan. Caught at the 20. So it's 10 yards to Aiden Kennan. And the Bulldogs are in business here, trying to move here before halftime. Can they get 6 yards on 3rd down and 6? Clock running, 4:35. Empty set for Hunter Houston. Try to hard count now. He's got it. Looking to throw. LJ. Oh.
Whistles.
And that's LJ. That's just the cobwebs from earlier, I think, because that's a ball he catches 100 times out of 100 and just went through his hands. That's an easy first down.
Hey, they're blowing the whistle before the play was over.
4th down and punt time for Greenwood. Dadgummit. 4:24 to go. Nelms out to kick. Ben Ridings and Jake Field are back deep for Little Rock Christian. Nelms into the wind. High snap this time from Edwards. The kick's away. It's a good one. And it'll be fair caught at the 45 by Ridings. They're going to call it the 46, so bonus yard to no avail. And it is Walker White back to work. Greenwood need to hold quickly and get the ball back in a hurry. Three down lineman. Archer standing at defensive end on the right side. Here's White, and he will play action. And Nelms, great defense, broke on the ball. Tate Collins, intended receiver, incomplete.
That's how you defend that play right there.
It's beautiful. And the pick six is the difference in the ball game right now, guys.
I agree.
Walker White, shotgun. Gives to his running back, and with a burst of energy into the Greenwood side of midfield, down to the 41-yard line, a first down. 13-yard gain for Ronnie Anoki, and he's a sophomore, like I said. Right on our vantage point here, and they give to Anoki. Nope, quarterback pulls it, and Mackey couldn't get him down. And out of bounds near the 30. Right at the 30, it's at 11 yards, and the chains will move. 3:56 left, clock stopped.
This kid's so big, you're not going to take him down by blocking his leg. You got to grab that leg if you can.
Yep. Anoke gets the call this time, and Mackey came up and upended that time. Evan Williams in on the play as well. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. We saw Josh Allen square him up in the hole early, and that put him down. Yeah, just coming after the ankles a bit's not going to do it.
No.
Walker White, shotgun. And he'll give to his running back. That's Smith. He stood up, nothing doing that time. That's Josh Allen playing a ball game tonight. Garner, Logan Taylor in there with Archer as well. Williams, 3rd and 2.
Yep.
They pooch kicked it earlier on 4th and long, so let's hold them to a 4th and short. They're in no man's land. Probably go for it again here, or being this close. White to throw. Looks to his receivers out to the right or to the left. Then we had a false start.
That'll help.
On the offensive line, 51. That time Jack Davis moved a little early. Yeah, 3rd and 7 now.
You know, I think you could be in field goal range here with that wind.
Yeah.
It's kind of died down from earlier, but it was coming right at their back.
3rd and 7, back to the 27-yard line. And White will send his tight end set back in motion. Here comes the receiver across. And play action. Walker White just hits the hole hard. He gone. I don't know why we're not selling out to him running the football every time. Hopefully we'll get to play the entire second half and make some adjustments on that. 26-14.
5 plays and 54 yards.
26-yard run for Walker White. And PAT coming from Grayson Hoover. 2:33 left. That one's almost blocked as well. Just inside the upright. 27-14. Warriors lead Greenwood with 2.5 minutes left to go here before halftime. Bulldogs trying to keep their winning streak alive. Already a conference champion and a 1 seed. Sure would like to get a win on this field. I'm kind of that guy. I don't like to, how many fields have we been to we've never won at, besides Stillwater, I guess?
This is one right here.
This is it. There ain't very many.
But they did turf it for us.
Yeah.
Last time it wasn't turfed.
At Stuttgart. Trying to think of all of our one and dones maybe in playoff that we were on the road. early second-round exit over there at Stuck Yard.
Well, fortunately for Greenwood, they haven't had a whole lot of road playoff games.
That's right.
So the friendly confines of Smith Robinson had a pretty good success rate there.
Where's the ball barber? What are you doing over there?
Yeah, me and the coach's dad, we've been talking. We're going to go ahead and score, get the ball back at halftime. We're going to go up after halftime 28-27, never look back.
I like that.
I do too. I just hope that matters. I hope that the score at halftime doesn't qualify for a game score, even if you get through the third quarter.
Yeah, I think we're going to be all right on this weather thing.
Hopefully so.
It's not going to get here in time.
Here's Hoover. The kick's up and away, and he'll go into the end zone. And Robbins will backpedal and watch it go.
You know, truthfully, we've made a lot of our own mistakes, drop balls. We threw the interception earlier, got to get some coverage. Defensively, we typically gang tackle everybody. Credit Walker White. He's a quality football player. Figure out a way to stop him, stop that running game, make him beat you with his arm, and let's go play some football.
That's exactly right. Here's Hunter Houston wanting to go another delayed draw to Glover. Steps through the first pack. Couldn't get back to the 20, though, guys. They're going to lose a yard. They'd be fortunate to give him the 20.
Well, it's been tough sledding running tonight.
Absolutely. Draw play we haven't seen a whole lot of this year. Hasn't been just super effective. Glover out. We go 5 wide, 2nd and 10. Houston from our own 20. Hunter to throw. Looking left. There's the out route this time. And again, a drop from LJ. Boys, I'm telling you, he just mentally out of it, I think, right now. It's tough. Those are two that he catches all day.
I haven't seen Preston out there the last couple of series.
Preston's no shoulder pads, no helmet.
Wow. What the heck?
His dad said he's okay. Just that's what I'm telling you.
They may be just going to get some of these guys out and rest them for the stretch run, huh? Hudson Meeker up there on top. Okay, 3rd and 10. Houston to throw. Still looking. Now pressure. He'll roll right. And he does throw it away. He's hit again over there on the sideline. And punt time for the Bulldogs. 3 straight incompletions. Something about this field, I don't know what it is, boys. We looked horrible that night in 07. We look like Ned in the first grade reader here so far in this one. 27-14.
So you're saying there's room for improvement in the second half?
Let's hope we keep him out of the end zone before halftime. Nelms on to punt. I mentioned in pregame show, hope we don't see him tonight, but here he is for, 5th time?
1, 2, 3, 4th.
Yeah, here's Nelms' kick. It's a good one again. Fair catch signal. Now, a good Greenwood bounce. Keep going. Inside the 30, and Sherry will down it at the 29. So a good punt from Landon Nelms.
Big punt. That'll work right there. That may have saved some points.
Yep, I agree. He's a great weapon.
Of course, all eyes on 4 here, guys.
Should be the whole time. Or whoever the running back is, should play 2 on 11. Of course, they've had however many holding penalties, and who's to say that's not helping the cause a little bit?
There you go again.
I hate to say
it. True.
Here's White to throw. Little out route is there, but incomplete. In and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Tate Collins.
Well, they're going to help the cause here, stopping the clock. So 3 incomplete passes, give it a little time.
No rain in Russellville, so that may be a good sign. 2nd and 10 at just inside the 30. We'll call it the 29 at the Little Rock Christian at their own 29. Shotgun for Walker White. He wants to throw with an empty set. Same play again, and Nelms nearly had. Oh no! Oh wow!
That's horrible.
Oh,
the receiver
fell down. I thought Nelms was going to intercept it. He right in the shoulder pads.
17 fell down.
He slid on his cut. And just a horrible call from the side judge. I think I can get most of the home fans to agree. Yeah, because they weren't overly cheering when the flag came out.
I think they're gasping that he didn't intercept it.
Well, when your home crowd's astonished that a penalty went against the visiting team, you know it was a bad call. Wow. Yeah, good defense from Nelms. Can't fault that.
Nope, stay with it, young man.
Penalty to the 44, 2nd and 10. Or first down. Should be first down. White will send a man in motion out to the right. That's Writings, or the left, rather. He'll throw to no one. I think he might have been trying to hit Jake Field, who kind of settled in there between the defense secondary and the linebackers, that little zone in there, but 2nd and 10.
Stopping that clock again.
That's good. If it's being stopped correctly. White in the shotgun. Empties the backfield. Watch him to run.
Yeah, he's going to run it.
Just sell out to him. Nope, he throws. That ball's tipped down. Nice job from Pettigrew. Get a hand up. Knock that thing down.
And now it's 3rd down with 1:30 left. We got to stop here. We call a timeout.
Amen, brother.
2 timeouts left for Greenwood. We saw Pulaski Academy do that to Greenwood last week, getting those hands active as they rushed. If he can't get to the quarterback, make his eyes pattern or his path to the throw.
He's going to run this one, folks. He will not throw this ball.
I have to agree. Empty set. Shotgun for White. Straight drop, looking to throw. Now he's going to try to run. And now unload up top. Get it. Oh, Mackey.
Wow.
Jake Field.
Well, sold out to the run.
Well, Brady Mackey had a pretty decent beat on that one, and he just let up a minute to kind of look back and see if the ball was thrown. And it took a little bit of steam out of his engine, and when it did, it went right over the top of him. Yeah, this White kid can play football.
Well, when he breaks pocket, because you know, he can take it to the house to run it, but
it's a similar deal we saw last week. Just throw it over the top and hope your guy makes the catch, or if he doesn't, then he doesn't.
Well, we had 2 guys fairly close, I think.
Yes. PAT's up, and good. We're down 20, 34-14.
That's the beauty of having a quarterback that can run the football, because now all of a sudden your safety start peeking. Yep. One peek, guy runs in behind you. Guy going to Alabama, he can throw it. He can flip it.
Yep. We'll stay right here with 1:20 left. Down 34-14.
Yeah, in football, if you got a quarterback that can run it and throw it, and Alabama has proven that here in the last few years, it's a huge advantage. In fact, defensive coordinators lose their jobs because they can't stop it. You just can't.
Right.
You have to defend the whole field, and that's hard to do.
I might recommend a team up to the north of here get a look at this kid.
I would say so. His dimensions fit the bill. Like Richie said, a tight end playing quarterback that can run.
That's the one thing of all the years. You mentioned the Skelton kid coming down here, meet Pine Bluff.
Yeah, he was a dandy.
A dual threat quarterback's about the only thing that's giving Coach Gill trouble.
When I don't remember the Russellville move-in quarterback for his senior year, he was a legitimate run-pass option.
Right. Kicks away. Well, LJ get a chance to run one, he will, from the 1. He went into the end zone, so it's a touchback. His foot slipped into the end zone, so it's a touchback. And LJ's not himself. He took a huge shot early on, and he ran off the field in desperate pain. He's out there gutting it out, but I don't know how much you help or hurt. So, Greenwood's football. Number 9's out there, Hunter Houston. Can we cut into this 20-point lead here before halftime? As the ball Barber mentioned, we'll get the ball to start the 3rd quarter so we can get back-to-back possessions.
See Carnes over here, single covered. Come on.
Houston wants to throw.
Throw it.
And he's going to go to LJ, just overthrew him, had him wide open. Boy.
Both the guys went with Carnes on that one. Great design on the play.
Yep.
We got to just execute.
And that's exactly what we're not doing. 2nd and 10. The worst half of football we've seen Hunter Houston have this year for sure. Hunter wants to throw. Pitch a little shovel pass. Kennan gets out of that tackle, still on his feet, and down to the 25, the 26. 6-yard gain.
There's Warriors laying everywhere on the field.
Kennan just cleaning house out there. Talk about a warrior.
I agree.
3rd and 4.
50 seconds. You got to get it first down here.
Yep. Houston's got it. Sends Kennan in motion. He'll roll right. And give it to Aiden. He's got it. First down. Still on his feet. The 35, just pulling through people to the 38. Sweet Moses, 13 yards. Aiden Kennan, just a one-man wrecking crew here for the last couple of moments.
Football.
First down at the 38. Fifth catch for Aiden Kennan. Coming up on 50 yards. Greenwood wasting some time here. No, clock stopped as he got out of bounds. My bad, so that's fine. Getting set up. Glover leaves the backfield. Houston to throw. Has time. Better get rid of it. Unloads to nobody and incomplete.
28 seconds left.
Wind is actually fairly gusting pretty good out of the east to the west.
Yep. Second and 10. Let's keep an eye on this offensive line. They sure say we're holding a lot. We better be fair and watch. Hunter Houston in the shotgun. Trips twins right, twins left. They're stacked up. Glover empties out the backfield, comes to this side. Hunter wants to throw. Pressure came.
Fell
incomplete.
down. Meeker fell down. I think slipped. We've seen a little bit of it.
Yep, the slippies.
Grippage.
3rd and 10 at the 38. 25 seconds left.
All right, Warrior fans, third down. Get on your feet and make some noise. Get louder. Louder.
Hunter Houston wants to throw. Has all day. Rolls a little right now. And unloads. Carnes with a circus catch. That ball was tipped and Carnes
caught
on it at the 32. Oh, baby. What a catch from Mr. Touchdown, Grant Carnes. 30 yards.
Well, Hunter took another shot. Golly.
Fortuitous. Hunter Houston, a warrior out there right now in his own right.
12 seconds.
Change move. Here come the Bulldogs. This Carnes even then got out of bounds, guys. Pump fake. Now it's going to go up top. And it is Kennan and couldn't bring it in. Dadgummit. 8 seconds. 20 points, the deficit. 8 seconds left. Greenwood trying to have a little late half magic here. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Hunter Houston in the shotgun. Trips to the left. And he's going to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Buys some time. Waiting. Trying to direct traffic. Got to go to the end zone. He'll unload for Carnes. And this time he couldn't haul it in.
It's a half.
Almost had another one of those circus plays. Good defense down there from number 26, William Bratton. And we go down 20 at half, 34-14. The ball barber will have Coach Young.
Yeah, he's there.
Got him. Go, baby.
Hey, Coach, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, didn't play very well. They came out ready to play, and we didn't, and we're getting embarrassed right now. We got to get in here and get some stuff fixed, come out and compete in the second half.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Good word, embarrassed.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, he said we're getting embarrassed. That's a pretty good word.
We were embarrassed last time we played here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, last week, sometimes you go out there and you play a big game one week, you come back the next week, and sometimes it's hard to find that gusto. You accomplish conference championship, you accomplish, beating the Super Bowl game. We all had that game circled.
Yeah.
This game's just kind of sandwiched in the middle. They can't go nowhere. They're a 4th seed.
Yep.
We're a 1 seed. And this is sometimes what you get. This is not Greenwood that we're accustomed to seeing. We don't drop balls. We don't miss tackles. We're the team that usually makes those things happen. This guy's making all the plays, but I think we're just missing them too. I think we got a shot.
Now, it's almost like we're trying to play and not get hurt. Like you said, nothing to play for, just except for an undefeated conference title. We've got a winning streak involved, but let's get out there.
Well, this group here has a chance to break a school record or set a school record with 8 conference wins.
That's exactly
this
right.
This is the first year we've had 8 conference games.
That's right.
But, hey.
It's still a record. So, hopefully, and they will. They'll regroup. We'll see if they come back out and play with a little more pizzazz. Obviously, just stop the quarterback from running. I mean, now I say that as we've been beat deep two or three times.
Well, that's the risk. But he got out of the pocket.
Yes.
Right? So
the pick six.
I don't know what you do.
The pick six let the wind out of our sails for sure. Hunter's taking a beating. I wouldn't be surprised if they called tonight for Hunter Houston and let Archer run the distance.
Boy, he took another shot on Archer's completion. I mean.
On the Carnes' long one there?
Yeah, on the long one.
Yep. Well, it is 34-14. Greenwood down 20 at halftime. And if we know anything, if we've learned anything, we're not giving up.
No.
There's still 24 minutes of football left.
Yeah, the only thing I'd challenge Richie is every time we put that G helmet on and you go on a field, it's a big game. Yeah. I don't care who you're playing.
For the other team, for sure.
For the other team, but it's for these Bulldogs, too. That old target. I mean, ask Alabama, Nick Saban, wherever they go, they're a target, and they don't take a game off. When they do, they get beat.
You know, it's funny, as the Tennessee-Bama game, you talk about this, Tennessee beat them, and they rushed the field and brought the goalposts down. It was funny, you didn't think about it, but people were saying that's something Alabama will never get to experience, rushing the field.
What you're saying is not that big of a...
Well, who are they going to beat that's impressive to them?
That's true. That's true. Well, all the great teams are that way, and they've been there, done that, so they're not going to do that.
Right.
I just say that, that's been Saban's losses is when he's faced teams that have a dual-threat quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's a defensive mastermind. But there's one at Georgia that's pretty good, too, and while they're not ranked number one, I can relate. There's something about that G on that helmet.
Right.
They've national champions. They're undefeated. They're not number one.
Yep.
Well, sometimes the worst thing you can do for a team or anybody is give them hope.
Yeah.
You don't want to see them, put a chink in our armor. A lot of times teams are beat before they get off the bus. There's the G. We're beat.
That's right. We'll take a timeout here at halftime. It's 34-14. We'll have some halftime stats for first half stats when we come back after paying a few bills here in Little Rock right now. Little Rock Christian Academy High School, Greenwood trailing week 10 here, final game of the regular season, 34-14. You've been listening to Greenwood High School football.
Randall Ford is excited to announce their state-of-the-art mobile service van, stocked with all the latest tools and technology needed to service your vehicle. Everything from oil changes, warranty repair, battery, software updates, brake jobs, and so much more. All is done with your convenience and safety in mind. We'll come to your office or home to provide professional service the Randall Ford way. Stop by today at Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or check us out online 24/7. RandallFord.com. Ford, the #1 selling brand in America.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best Floors in Fort Smith.
What happened to paying one price and getting everything included? You buy an airline ticket and pay extra to bring a change of clothes, book a hotel room, and you're shelling out for Wi-Fi and overpriced bottled water. Really? Imagine my delight when I found out roadside assistance is now included with my shelter insurance auto policy. So if I get a flat tire and need a jump, I just call and they take care of me. There's no additional cost, but some restrictions apply.
See Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
Formac Incorporated in Greenwood is your place for all types of printing, signs, t-shirts, banners, and yard signs. And you'll also find they provide tactical supply to military, police, hunters, and fire departments. They also build emergency vehicles, and those signs and printing are priced just right. You'll find brochures, business cards, plus sports uniforms, trophies, awards, and screen printing. That's Formac Incorporated. They're located at 210 South Coker Street in Greenwood. You could call them at 996-0520.
Cub Cadet owners know the joy of doing their own yard work and of having the strongest equipment, like the new Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series, the strongest, most comfortable lawn tractors ever built, backed by the strongest warranty, and robust Cub Cadet commercial and residential zero-turn riders with lap bar or steering wheel control, plus industry-leading signature Cut Series walk-behind mowers. Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Myers Mower and Tiller, at 5109 Wheeler Avenue, for expert advice, superior service, and exceptional offers.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best Floors in Fort Smith.
Get more muscle for your money with the Magnum Zero-Turn Mower from Dixie Chopper. The Magnum series comes equipped with up to 25 horsepower engine options to power you at up to 4.1 acres per hour. With 50 and 60-inch deck width options, the Magnum is perfect for even the toughest mowing job. Dixie Chopper's Magnum is the highest quality residential mower in the market, packing speed, power, and performance with a 3-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Visit Myers Mower and Tiller at 5109 Wheeler Avenue and get more muscle for your money.
Well, we welcome you back to Little Rock, Arkansas, the capital. West Little Rock, by the way. Little Rock Christian Academy out here on Highway 10. And the Bulldogs losing the battle of Highway 10 right now, getting thumped at halftime 34-14. It's been bus lag, early start. We can give all the excuses. We haven't tackled any good. We've dropped passes. Hunter Houston's been getting his bell rung. We had a pick six. And their quarterbacks ran up and down the field on us. The Hail Mary throw thing is what it is. It's not really you just kind of throw it up and go get it. It's not, I don't know, I guess it counts, but I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of it's a 50-50 ball, and they've won 2 or 3 of them on us. But
6 penalties. You didn't add that in there too.
Now they've had a bunch of penalties. They've held a whole lot.
Yeah.
They haven't obviously called them all, which we'd still be in the first quarter if they'd called them all.
But we can't control that. We can control some of these. So not sharp. I think Coach Young said they were embarrassed, and rightfully so. That's not Bulldog football.
Right.
But 34 on us there in the half. But for those that were wondering if this quarterback's legitimate, I think we're helping him look a little bit better. But he fits the eye test, and he can back it up with his legs and his arm.
And Hunter Houston, who was banged up last week, didn't finish the game. He's taken 3 or 4 huge shots tonight. One was penalized. He's only 14 of 29 in the first half, 131 yards. He does have a touchdown pass. No, a run. He ran in for 1 touchdown. I've got it circled over here as a pass, but it wasn't. It was a rushing touchdown. And then the other score was Archer, who came in, and he ran a 2-yarder in there with 7:26 left in the second quarter. So we haven't had the ball twice there at the end of the half, couldn't score. Running the football, Glover's got 11 for 50. He's got a 29-yard rush in there, so he's halfway to 100. So another good night for Glover, having a little success rushing the football. Aiden Kennan's been magical. He's caught 5 balls. Let's see, 17 and 6, 23, 33, and 11 is 44. So 5 for 44 for Aiden Kennan. But LJ's dropped a couple. He took a huge shot early on. Kind of surprised he's even back in the game. It was almost like he got hit in the throat kind of with a helmet.
Somewhere
I got hit like
here.
that in 9th grade once at Ozark.
You can't breathe
Couldn't
or talk
breathe for a minute,
nothing,
yeah. And me not being able to talk even in 9th grade
that would be
was bad.
You'd be going to the hospital.
Right. So hopefully we can get this halftime and use it and get a bit of break. And then as they do senior night here, announcing the cheerleaders and band and golfers and such, and then come out and regroup. We'll get the football first, go down there and score, and take care of business.
Well, you mentioned Christian's penalties. I think they have 6 for 75 yards.
Yeah.
They're killing themselves, or maybe they'd had more than 34 and a half there.
Right. But the pick six was a ball that probably Hunter should have ate. He was getting hit, had pressure in his face, kind of tried to force one. It was thrown as he was getting hit and had a little weak velocity on it, and it was an easy pick six. You could see it coming. His 20, he scooped under it and ran about 35 or 40 yards, I believe. But the weather's okay, you know.
I think we're going to be okay.
We're going to make it through, I believe.
I just checked the radar, and we should be good.
So, but I need to get the ball barber to go check with Dustin, because we asked him earlier, and he said, you know, if you get in a half, that counts as a game. Well, what if you get in 3 quarters? Does it count the third quarter count, or does it go back to the halftime score?
I think it's half.
Well, I'd be curious. We need to find out, because I'd hate to score 17 points here and make it a game, then not count and lose by 20, because that's what it was at halftime. So we'll find out the rule on that as we get through the end of this halftime and relay it to you. But you know, like in baseball, once 5 innings is complete, I think it counts as a game. So
right, same here, the half.
I've never heard it as a half, though. That's strange. I've never heard that before. If Richie, if you're with us, have you had any contact with Dr. Smith? I was hoping he might try to sneak over and ask him earlier, but
he may be in the concession stands over there.
Right. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm getting a little hungry. That corn dog's worn off.
You only had 2? Did you have 1?
I only had 1. I shared it with Richie.
They only had 2 there in Danville, which was disappointing, and we didn't want to wait for her to drop anymore, so he didn't get his fill of corn dogs.
And they did stop and get more after that. As we look here, the Greenwood dog pound van. Oh, Black Dog. He ate Black Dog in Boone.
Black Dog, well, you ought to be good to go.
That's James Brackney, former Greenwood Bulldog great, owns that. So we'll expect a free sandwich for the plug.
Just
my bad. But anyway, so we're going to have fun either way, us guys are, and we'll regroup. We know we're practicing. We know we're on a bye next week. We know we're practicing at home.
Yep.
Or playing at home. We know hopefully we can get that Thanksgiving practice at home. So all is right with the world. Just sure hate to be getting blown out at halftime. And it would be one thing if we looked crisp and clean. Like you said, though, give the kids some credit. The quarterback is quality.
Yep, he's legit.
You just need to we need to get to him either because he's going to run, or don't let him have something back there and be able to pick apart. Because our guys are doing good coverage downfield.
If they throw it deep and score,
cover
they
so
score,
long.
right?
You know, you can only cover those guys for 3 or 4 seconds.
That's right.
The receiver's always going to fake you and go one way, and they get the quarterback and roll out. He's huge, so he can see over everybody and let it fly down the field, and then it's 50-50 time. But obviously, we'll look for a better Greenwood team in the second half. Maybe all new personnel. Who knows? Coach may just put the starters out and say, all right, let's get y'all ready for a 2-week break. And
you never know.
So, because we got maybe the best JV team in the world.
There's some would argue that, right?
I say JV with all due respect. You know, we throw the second teamers, we'll call it, number 2s, if you will. Sounds better.
Let's go.
So we'll see.
You never know when you're going to need some of them or one of them.
Right.
Or half of them or all of them.
The next guy up mentality, exactly. So anyway, we will take one more break and come back and get you ready for the second half here with the Bulldogs getting pasted at halftime by Little Rock Christian, 34-14. Be about 6 minutes away from second half kickoff. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
What happened to paying one price and getting everything included? You buy an airline ticket and pay extra to bring a change of clothes, book a hotel room, and you're shelling out for Wi-Fi and overpriced bottled water. Really? Imagine my delight when I found out roadside assistance is now included with my shelter insurance auto policy. So if I get a flat tire and need a jump, I just call and they take care of me. There's no additional cost, but some restrictions apply.
See Phil Hicks in Greenwood.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Cub Cadet owners know the joy of doing their own yard work and of having the strongest equipment, like the new Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series, the strongest, most comfortable lawn tractors ever built, backed by the strongest warranty, and robust Cub Cadet commercial and residential zero-turn riders with lap bar or steering wheel control, plus industry-leading signature Cut Series walk-behind mowers. Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Myers Mower and Tiller, at 5109 Wheeler Avenue, for expert advice.
Formac Incorporated in Greenwood is your place for all types of printing, signs, t-shirts, banners, and yard signs. And you'll also find they provide tactical supply to military, police, hunters, and fire departments. They also build emergency vehicles, and those signs and printing are priced just right. You'll find brochures, business cards, plus sports uniforms, trophies, awards, and screen printing. That's Formac Incorporated. They're located at 210 South Coker Street in Greenwood. You could call them at 996-0520.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best. Best Floors in Fort Smith.
And we welcome you back to Little Rock Christian Academy, right here on the banks of the Highway 10 in West Little Rock. Bulldogs getting thumped right now at halftime, 34-14. Look for the Bulldogs to regroup and have a little better showing in the second half here. However, as you recall, the last time we played on this field, the only time we've been down here, 07, got beat 44-7. Kane Archer has a football in his hand across the way, and he's getting loose. I would not be surprised if they put the books on Hunter Houston. Now, he's out there getting loose with Archer, so obviously want Hunter to play senior year, get after it out there, and avenge for poor first half stat-wise.
Well, this game, far as seedings, really doesn't matter for either team.
No, right. They're
going to be the fourth in the West regardless.
Yep, and we're the one.
Right.
So this is kind of a game for pride, and they're taking it to us right now on senior night, and led by their stud Walker White. This kid's got an offer from Alabama. Saban just offered earlier this week, and so he's a good one.
Well, I'll see your Walker White matching one number 20 on defense, who's been a real catalyst in the run game for him. They've stopped everything up the middle. He's been pretty much everywhere, and they've done a great job of just keeping the ball in front of them. We got to catch those balls and pick up the yards when we can.
Preston Davis is number 20 for them. I think he had the pick six too, didn't he?
Yes, sir, he did.
Yeah. Shorty Holland, my cousin Terry Whitlock, Levi Tidwell tuned in up at Hilltop. Rain just now starting up there in Titletown, so y'all keep your eyes in the sky. Hawkmeath got us tuned in. No, we could not meet these guys in the title game. They would be on the same side of the bracket.
Same side of the bracket. We could meet them in the semis.
Coming to our house Thanksgiving.
Right.
There you go.
That'd be the best case for them. I don't want to meet them again. I just soon. Well, it's inevitable, I guess, really, unless somebody upsets them on the way through. They have to play all three playoff or two playoff games to get back to the semis.
And they will have a short week this week if they would have played tomorrow.
Right, and I don't know if they could have recovered.
Oh, no.
And prepared for a team next Friday on a short week. So we had to play a little early today. Bulldogs back out. We'll see what they're made of. It's gut check time for the boys out in white.
It's very, very uncharacteristic. Drop passes.
Yep.
Penalties.
It's weird, too, because as far as officiating goes, they've called a whole bunch of holds on them. I mean, that's very fortunate. We've been getting some of the getting a little bit of home cooking, reverse home cooking there.
They won the penalty.
Yeah.
They're 75 yards in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
And they won the turnover battle.
Yeah.
No, it was even. Pick a piece, right?
Yeah, theirs went
and
for
went for a touchdown.
We did score after Josh Allen's interception. Josh Allen had a great first half. I don't want to underplay that. He didn't miss tackles, and he had that interception. He was rock solid.
Had a good half, didn't he?
Yes. So we'll see. Obviously, I feel pretty good about it. A lot of Bulldog Nation has made their way down here. They're giving these boys an ovation as they come back to the sidelines. Gut check time. And Greenwood will get the football to start the quarter. Try to get down there and score, cut this thing to 12 or 13 pretty quick. Get it rolling.
Yeah, I think it's big this first possession here to get some kind of points. I don't like to use the word pressure. I think people use that too much. It's just the expectations is to get points.
Right.
At this point, there's no pressure. You're
Right.
losing by 20. Let's just go out there and play some football.
Yeah, don't play.
Don't worry about the rest. Let it all shake out at the end.
Right.
And before we get started back, hey, happy anniversary to my lovely wife. 27 years.
Wow.
I better get that out there.
You better get
You
that
better.
out there. That's right.
I've enjoyed every one of them.
Wow, isn't that sweet?
Yes.
It's not only sweet, it's true.
Fantastic. My sister and her husband's anniversary is today as well. They live down here in Little Rock. I don't think they're here tonight. My niece is getting married in Jonesboro tomorrow, so they're up there. The oldest kid, Tessa Shea's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to her. My wife's birthday was Tuesday, so been a big week.
I think this kickoff will be returnable. That wind is really not blowing like it was earlier, so maybe we'll get a shot at returning it.
Carnes and LJ back deep. LJ's caught one ball for 3 yards, yes. Carnes has caught 2 balls for 36. Preston is done for the night. 21 yards on 2 balls for Preston. And has some sort of injury, banged up, but hope he gets well with the bye week coming up. Kicks away. Carnes coming near side from the 4. Trying to get to the middle of the field. 10, 15, tripped up to the 20. A flag flies from way back over here.
What you don't want to see is flag on a kickoff return.
And I think the side judge that was right over here is saying, what'd you throw it over my shoulder for?
Block in the back.
So penalty marched off against the Bulldogs, half the distance to the 10.
Said Zach Edwards is holding.
Gotcha.
It don't matter where the football's at. It needs to go to the other way.
That's right, to the end zone. Tyler Calloway's checking in from Fayetteville. Appreciate it, brother. So here we go. Hunter Houston, 90 yards away from pay dirt. He'll get the call to start the half. And Glover, Jake trying to find room. A little hole out to the 15, 5-yard pickup. 55 yards now on 12 carries for Glover. 2nd and 5. Quickly, Greenwood's ready. Glover gets the call again, looking for a hole. Just couldn't get around it. Young couldn't hang on to his block long enough. Didn't get called for the hole, thank goodness. They'll give him no gain. 3rd and 5. That's Braden Davis in it running back here. He'll go in motion into the right flat. And Houston to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Nice. Underneath. Hey, Robbins first down the 20, 25. Upended at the 27, 28. 27 is 12 yards. And the chains will move.
Get us out of that hole back there.
Now let's see if LJ, he's coming to play here. 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, they give to Davis. Right into the guts. And he stood up with no gain. His first carry, I believe. 2nd and 10. Twins right, twins left. Hunter's got the snap looking right. A little back shoulder.
Wow.
You betcha, Aiden Kennan. Fantastic. To the 38, 11 yards and a first down.
Aiden's slow to get up.
Kennan steps off, kind of tweaked his back a bit. Evan Reed is checked in, 85 at receiver up top. Or in the slot at the top. Here's Houston to throw on first down. Again, he gives to Davis. He hit the hole hard, but he stood up, still on his feet, and he leads down. They gave him the 42 yards. 2nd and 8. Hudson Meeker will check back in and get Reed.
It's the 3rd running play on 1st down. How long before we go play action on something like that?
Right. Trips to the left now. Empties backfield for Hunter Houston. Here he is to throw. Underneath, caught by Chaser at the 45. That's 5 yards. I love the Bulldogs' patience here, not trying to score 20 points in one play. Just get it down the field and have a positive drive. 3rd down and 3. Coach Young brings his play in. Houston barks out the signs, the blocking assignment. Here we go, Hunter. Option play to Glover. Does he get the corner? He does. 1st down to the 49. He got 4 yards.
Number 33, Jake Glover on the 30 for the Bulldogs.
And the chains will move. I think that was Trey Howard.
Number 20,
Preston Davis again.
McKinnon back in.
Yep, good. 1st down at the 49. Greenwood just shy of midfield. Here's Hunter Houston. He'll give again to Glover. Cuts back, cross midfield into the Little Rock Christian 46. That's 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Good gain right there.
Yep.
That's your 4th straight running play on 1st down.
Mm-hmm. Just methodically down the field, Deacon and Duncan. No reason to get in any hurry. Hunter Houston to throw. Got Carnes. Nope, he's going to go the other way. Now trouble. He'll roll out and look. Carnes back across the middle. Can he get it to him? He couldn't. He didn't look back this way ever. Hunter's got to get that head on a swivel because he had Grant across the middle. He broke off his route. It's 3rd and 5.
That wasn't incomplete. Cheerleading coach caught it.
Hey. So Preston did catch a ball.
3rd and 5?
Yep. At the 46 of Little Rock Christian. Glover pumps over to Houston's left side. Now Hunter to throw. Wheel route not there. Pressure comes and Hunter evades the first pressure and just throws it away. That's going to be grounding.
Say it.
We have a flag flying that should be for grounding. Yeah, it was.
Punt time.
And the Bulldogs will have to punt. Oh, baby. So, a nice methodical drive that started at our own 10 after a penalty.
11 plays and 46 yards.
Turns into a punt time on 4th and 1,000,000 on a grounding penalty.
Christian got 2 back this time.
Yeah, they've had 2 back, I think, a couple of times. Yes, Fields and Ben Writings.
Okay.
Edwards' deep snap's a good one. Nelms' legs, fantastic. End over end towards Fields. Got a Greenwood hop, bounces right into his arms, and down he goes. That's Mackey with a nice coverage on kickoff. They'll start at the 25, and here comes Walker White.
I'm curious to see how long they leave their kid in there, right?
Yeah, true. I don't have any problem with the Cashmere from Led Zeppelin going between the possessions here.
It's different, isn't
let
it?
the sun beat down upon my face. It's Fast Times at Ridgemont High. 1st and 10, Warriors. Come on, D. Let's do something.
Start the play clock. Let's go.
8:40 on the game clock. Here's the possession. Empty set for White Walker. And he'll look to throw. We don't come with any heat just yet. Another hold on McCusker, no call. He unloads to the sidelines. Catch made by little Carson Crum, a sophomore.
Good catch.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
I like the fact they contained him somewhat to a pocket.
You know that's what they talked about at halftime. We've got to contain him. He can throw on the run. He can obviously run well. But you want him to throw. Defense, hang on. This time they run the football.
Wow,
31 with a lot of room.
Get him, Storm.
That's Connor Smith.
Look at Storm.
And Storm Sherry, the senior, ran him down.
Bulldog.
He's at the 20.
Yep.
That's the heart of a Bulldog right there, Storm Sherry.
Good job.
And a great spot at the 18. They're going to try to go quickly here.
Storm showing the wheels right there.
Yep. Well, if you're a college coach and wondering about Storm Sherry's speed, you saw it there. He can
Number
play.
2.
Yep. Senior. First down for Little Rock Christian. They give it to Inoki, and he's hit hard and out of bounds. He goes no gain on the play. Logan Taylor in the mix over there, along with that's Evan Williams and Archer. Well, I guess they spot him at the 19 originally. Now he should be at the 18, so 2nd and 9. No, the ball's at the 17. I don't know. It's very strange.
Pretty good spot.
Here's Walker White. And he will give to Inoki. He gets to the 15, maybe the 14. That's it. So it'll be 3rd down. Get 2 yards, 3rd and 7. We're under 8 minutes. 20-point lead for the Warriors, 34-14. No rain down here. Clouds of it's not ominous clouds anymore. Back to the west, you can see it, but it's good football night. Quarterback pulls and keeps, and he's hit. He's dragging folks down to the 6, 1st down.
We got a guy down.
What we don't need going into the playoffs is this. Sherry made the tackle.
Richie?
Maybe McCusker.
Evan Williams made a tackle.
Williams on the stop, okay. 2 guys down.
I'm actually on the far side. I can't see who's down.
One of them's Williams.
Is that Archer?
Maybe, I don't know. He seems to be in a little bit of pain.
It must be McCusker.
No, I see Archer.
7-8's coming in.
Garrettson will come in.
McCusker.
If you're watching and not paying attention, the tornado sirens are going off in Greenwood, so get to your safe place. Make sure your phone's charged so you can listen in while we're going. Call your loved ones. So McCusker banged up. He's struggling to get off the field with help from our training staff. 1st and goal at the 6 for Little Rock Christian. They send 3 receivers out to the right. I wouldn't even cover them. I'd just go in there and get ready to get on the 4 or 2. Here is White, and he'll give to 2. Nope, pulls it. And 4 trying to get to the edge. A hold on Sherry. We've got to call it, and they won't. Wow. There's a late flag.
On Sherry for wanting to know where his flag was.
I don't
he found
blame
it.
him. Yep, there it is.
I hate that because Sherry's out here trying to be a gamer. He's playing.
Yeah. He needs to go talk to the guy standing in the back of the end zone. That's his call. He was sitting there right beside him. And the Zebras are going to tell you, hey, we called 6 holds in the first half. We're not allowed to call more than that in a high school game.
Well, that's your theory, right? They're going to quit calling in the second half.
Absolutely. We gave you your shot. You couldn't come back and take care of business. Caden Nelms comes in for Sherry. So Sleepy Zitzman will come in. So the official's going to say, hey, we did our job. We called the game and called the holds we saw.
So we should hold on offense.
I don't know why we're not. I agree. Because our guy's getting the heck kicked out of him, and Coach Young wants to talk about it. Timeout, Greenwood.
Well, that was a point of that's a point of sale play right there. That happened right in the gut.
Right.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Yes.
Right?
If that's not on the back, if that's on the backside, you don't call that. But
Right.
That's right in front of the referee, right in front of the play. That kid's good. He don't need that.
Right. And if you're just tuning in, it's not because we're down 20. We've been complaining the whole entire game. But it has no bearing on why the score is what it is. Now, I say that. The guys had a lot of time back there to throw the ball deep.
Looks like McCusker's coming back.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, that makes you feel good. These guys, with injury could mail it in and say, hey, I'm going to take this one off. We got a bye. We got home field advantage, but they're out there wanting to try to win. Our offense just got to get going. So here we go. It's second and goal at the 1.
Reminiscence of Richie Grandstaff coming out of the ambulance, running back onto the football field.
Good gosh.
I remember that.
He just texted me. Hopefully not the same thing. That's impressive. All right, here we go. That is Walker White up under center. They've got an offset eye in the backfield. They give to 43. Looking for the ball.
Looked like a touchdown.
Well, now a touchdown.
Yeah. Why are they waiting?
Well, I thought that umpire came in from the back and threw up a dead ball hand like it was down.
They did that on the Dogs earlier.
And then the side judge came in, and the score is good. 7:06 to go. Third quarter, 40-14.
This score's getting reminiscent of the last time we played here.
And they're going to go for 2 here and try to make it 42-14 and get close to that mercy rule, huh? And the quarterback keeps it. He's trying to get to the corner. He will be swarmed under. Williams took him to the deck. And the try is no good, 40-14.
No good. And with 7:06 left to play in the third quarter, our score, Warriors 40, Bulldogs 14.
So, 40-14, 7:06 left. Let's take a timeout. Maybe somebody's still watching. Get their money's worth. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
We are back at Little Rock Christian. If you're just tuning in, the game started at 4:30 because of the weather that's on the way. It's in Greenwood right now. The tornado sirens are going off, so take cover if you're at home.
So, yeah, take cover on them.
Yeah.
May not miss anything here.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but
Robbins and Carnes back deep. It's 40-14. The Bulldogs have played just the worst game we've seen them in a while. Kicks on the way. Carnes in the end zone. Eric Sanford's still watching, buddy. He said, I'm in. Little long haul.
Rock.
These lights are interesting, too. They point straight down, and like that ball, I couldn't hardly see it up in the sky.
Yep.
Look at the colors on the
yeah,
light poles.
Right. It's different because the sidelines are kind of dark. The field's got lighting on it, but kind of hard to see the coaches. You know, that kind of stops right at the sidelines. It's very interesting. And here's Kane Archer.
We're going to get a penalty.
The defense backed out, and our offensive line moved. Looked like we went to the well a little bit with our offensive lineman. That's Brett Woolsey out there at left guard. Coop Young is at the left tackle. Everybody else seems to be the same. Yeah, Stein, Webb, and Shortus.
Well, you got music playing. You got no excuses. Let's go.
Right. And 1st and 5. They give to Glover running hard. He gets to a face mask to the 20. Got the 5 yards back. He'll get 15 more after that on a face mask.
That'll move the ball out and see if we can't get some kind
Right. Like to just kind of look good for a few drives. Let this bye week enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Got a Led Zeppelin gift. Thank you, Terry. So they'll move it up. Oh, Justin Jasmine's got us tuned in for sure. He's got a boy out there playing. 1st and 5.
Now what? Offsides?
They moved again. Did they make us move?
Yeah, on offense.
You know, Pulaski Academy did this in 07. Kind of had their defense kind of run up to the line a couple yards off. And then to kind of try to get our guys to go in motion.
This is going to make the bye week even longer.
Yes. So much we're having a couple days off. Last time we had a bye, Coach gave them like Sunday, Monday, maybe even Tuesday off, but we'll see. Archer 1st and 9. Kane's got it, gives to Glover, trying that right edge. Running hard, got to the 25 again. We got a Warrior slow getting up.
Yeah, he took the brunt in that.
4 more yards for Glover and 2nd down. We've ran 5 plays and 2nd down. A lot of penalties. And a Warrior down with 6:49. Greenwood getting thumped right now 40-14. I think that's 26 points if my math's right. Need to get under the score. 2nd and 5. Didn't see the injured Warrior. We'll see if
cramp 55.
Gotcha. My man Brian Bell tuned in and said it's painful, but he's watching. Got to keep watching. We've seen some comebacks in our day. Janie and David Orr got us tuned in still. Right. We've seen comebacks with a lot less time.
They got us tuned in at the Rocks in Greenwood as well.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Back patio was probably kicking.
Injured Warrior there, Jordan James.
Okay.
Right? Jordan Johnson, the big senior. It looks like he's okay.
Yeah. 2nd and 5. Greenwood's football. They probably close the book on Hunter Houston tonight. I'll try to get his numbers for you here in a little bit. Here's Kane Archer. 2nd and 5. Checks over the defense. Now he's got it. Going to throw. Steps up across the middle. Caught. That is Chaser. Spins down to the 44. So 19 yards for Archer on his first throw. A nice rocket across the middle. 5th catch for Noah Chaser. Quickly Greenwood to the line. At the 44, Archer's got it. Play action, wants to throw. Kennon's got it. Caught into Little Rock Christian territory. To the 44. We go 44 to 44. That's 12 yards. Trips left. They get set. Archer gives to Glover. Gets through the first wave. Hit hard to the 40. It's 4 yards. Bulldogs looking a little crisp here. A little bit of fresh breath and new life as Kane Archer back there. And again, Kane's going to pull it and try to run. He gets the 35, 30, 25, 20. Get in there, young fella. Touchdown. Oh, baby. He went 40 yards. Archer with his legs doing his favorite Walker White impersonation. And the Bulldogs aren't going to go away easy. A 40-yard touchdown scamper. That's a 2nd rushing touchdown for Kane Archer.
80 yards and about 15 plays, but really only 5.
And a PAT pending for the Bulldogs. Steinfeld's out. Edwards will snap. That's Jack Edwards. Brett Woods hold. And Bodie Steinfeld, the big right foot swinging it through. And it's up, and it is. They did. Through. 40-21. And Bulldogs got a little life left. We'll stay right here.
If you want to breathe some life into your defense, score.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Morton was impressed with their blocking. He met him out on the field.
And that's one guy you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, Richie's standing right there in the action.
Woo!
Call them Morton's Monsters.
There's some good ones. Of course, as you know, sirens going off at Greenwood. Hopefully the weather's calming down some there. Take cover if you're back home.
Little Cotton Eye Joe now, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right in the middle of it. See if the Deacon step up here. Well, Archer with a quick spark there. You know, and I don't know that it might not have been a good idea to just shut Hunter down anyway, let him gather his thoughts from the get-go. I don't know.
He took some shots again tonight, I know that.
He did. Here's Steinfeld's kick. And it's up and away. And it will be Bowman. 25, ducks under at the 30. Boom. Aiden Kennan lowered his shoulder. Him and Sleepy Zitzman. Party time. Let's go, D. We can find a turnover somehow.
Yeah. Drop that ball, Petey. 21.
31 is a line of scrimmage for the Bulldogs, or for the Warriors, rather. Zitzman in there defensively.
White still in.
Well, they don't want. They're wanting to win this football game. A little pride.
Well, we're not.
There's Inoki, who just keeps running it down our throat. I like that. Shirley Merrick, the vice president of the Basketball Booster Club, said, "We're not taking cover. We're going to watch the game."
She's my neighbor.
Bulldogs. Right. Greenwood tip-off is Tuesday the 8th. Y'all come up to go vote, and then come up to the arena at gates open at 5:30. Get you a burger or some barbecue. $5 everybody at the door. And we will introduce the basketball season, get it ready to go. Uh-oh. White's got room. He'll unload down the field. Has a man open, but he couldn't haul it in. It was just a little high as Bowman got behind Sherry. And it's incomplete. 3rd and 1. Tornadoes in Heavener heading towards Greenwood. The last one that hit Greenwood, I believe, started in Heavener. Yeah, 68. Heavener or Howe?
I don't remember.
Same place, basically.
Not quite 4, I think. It was 68.
April of 68. I believe the 15th.
Well, we had the one come through Meadowbridge for years back.
Yeah, that's true. 3rd and 1. Walker White back there with Inoki, and he'll get the call to Inoki. He'll run for a first down. There's my guy, Allen, again, though. Josh playing well tonight.
And on a lot of plays.
Yep. Chains move, though, to the 49, just short of midfield for Little Rock Christian. Greenwood has cut it to 19, 40-21. It's been ugly.
We get us a stop and a score, and they get nervous.
I agree. 4:38, a lot of football left just in the third quarter. First down for the Warriors. And flags fly. They did move. Yep, 1st and 15.
They haven't really played a clean game tonight either.
Absolutely not. Tons of holding penalties that were called. Hang on. Tons of holding in the first half. A bunch of them were called.
Okay. Some of them were called. Unless I didn't call all of them, or we'd still be in the first half, right?
I guess. 1st and 15. That's great logic if we were up by 19 or down 19.
Still need another turnover.
I agree. White, they weren't set. 5 more going the other way. They were in there.
Backwards.
They sent a guy in motion, and he wasn't set before the ball was snapped. 5 more yards is 1st and 20. So I guess our defense is D'ing up right here. Getting back behind the chains. The side judge says, his coaches yell at me. I can see him talking to his microphone over on our side. There's no more penalty flags this drive. Let's go. That's the only bad thing I hate about the officials being mic'd up. You can't hear them communicating now. They got the little headsets on.
Right.
Used to you could tell what was going on as they barked across the field at each other.
We need to get on their frequency.
Yeah. What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Number 4.
He pulled it, and another missed tackle. And out of bounds to 42.
Almost got a first down.
Yep.
About a yard short.
Yep, 19-yard gain. Mackey had him hemmed up, just can't get him to the ground. It's about the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that. Garner's missed a few as well. That's tough. He's a load. I couldn't do it.
6'5", about 225.
Big kid. Like I said, Josh Allen squared him up in the hole early on. That was the only one that's won the one-on-one battle, really. 2nd and a yard at the Greenwood 42. Inoke gets the call. First down. Flag flies. Holding again.
So that'll make it 2nd and...
There's a spot foul.
5.
So it'll move it back to the 47.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Face.
2nd.
A blow to the face.
5. Hands to the face?
Yeah.
Which is just as good as holding.
10 yards?
Yep. It'll move it to the 48 there. So, yeah, 2nd down and 7.
You ever seen food that was as good as it looked, tasted as good as it looked?
Yes.
That's kind of how this Walker kid is. He's pretty good.
He's good.
Quality, as advertised.
Yeah, the quarterback for Little Rock Christian, who he's referring to. Walker White. Here he is in the shotgun. Inoki off to his left. And in play action, he looks to throw. Has time, unloads, broke on the ball. Oh, Nelms couldn't haul it in. Oh, he was off to the races.
Why are they throwing it?
I do not know.
I hear the Warrior faithful over here is run the ball.
You're right. Yeah, why throw?
He said, if I get another pick 6 call back, I'm going to scream.
Is that why he dropped it?
Yes.
I guess so. He just didn't want to risk it.
Save his legs. Well, I thought he had that one. Man, broke on it perfectly. That's how you defend that. That pass was all the way across the field.
This big one here, boys.
Yep, here we go.
Get some leverage on him.
3rd and 7. White to throw. Has time. And again, Nelms is there and swats it away. It's 4th and long.
Punt it.
Yeah, Landon Nelms has been playing football tonight.
That was kind of gift wrap. Quit running the ball on 2nd and 2. He went for a pass. And they stopped the clock for us twice on the same 2 possessions.
Amen.
Right. If nothing else, it saved us some clock. Still 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
The fans over here were not impressed with that series.
Well, they've got the punt team out, but I don't trust that for nothing. LJ's back deep at the 15. Of course, Walker White's their punter.
Yeah, he could take off. Everybody's going to be watching him.
The kick's away. LJ's going to go get it. Fields it at the 15. 20, 25, 30, down to the 33. So a 17, 18-yard return for L.J. Robbins. And with 3:09 to go, the Bulldogs are going to give it one more try here, see if they can go score and cut this thing to 12 or 11. Archer back out from the Bulldogs offensively. He'll have trips to the right as we start 1st down at the 32. Little motion from Robbins. Kane has a snap. Glover on 1st down. Looking for running room 40. Breaks out to the 45 and pushed down at the 48. 16-yard carry. Jake Glover with authority. Coming up on 100 yards for the night already here as we get to the 3:02 mark.
You want to slow down a linebacker, zone read will do it.
Archer tried a hard count, but not there. Play action. Kane to throw. Now flushed a bit. He'll have to spin out, and he's still on his feet. Makes another man miss, and he will be dragged down a 2-yard loss.
Good job getting back almost to the line of scrimmage.
So his first carry of the night, if you will.
A touchdown.
Not for a touchdown. Here's Braden
Look at that.
Davis.
Boom.
A nice push out for a 1st down, huh?
I like that.
Did he get to the 41? He
Davis,
did. 13 yards.
Got some strong legs on him.
3rd carry for 15 yards for Braden Davis, a junior, 5'6", 172. Archer in the shotgun. 1st down at the Little Rock Christian 41. Bulldogs trying to dig out of this big hole. Okay, in the flat. LJ uncovered. He's got it. Breaks a tackle 40. 35, 30. Can he get to the open field? He couldn't. He got the 28, and that'll be 14 yards. The Bulldogs are on the run here.
Grant Carnes out there doing a good job blocking.
40-21. Archer gives to Davis up the middle. He'll have the 25. I love the patience. Just keep them honest. 4 yards for Braden. 2nd and 6. And that's Cody Taylor coming in up front as the shortest. His helmet came off. So they swapped the line around a bit for this play. 3rd and 6, or 2nd and 6. Archer in the shotgun. He gives to Davis.
Nowhere around.
-2. Ball came out. Coop Young said, I'm going to the house. But the whistle blew.
Right. Here's one for you. PA 14, Lake Hamilton 12. That one's still in the 2nd. Wow. A lot of time left in the 2nd.
3rd and 8. Yeah, that's a battle for the 2 and the 3 seed over there. Winner gets the 2 seed. Here is Kane Archer, the freshman, in for the injured Hunter Houston. He'll put Kennan in motion. Kane to throw on 3rd and 8. Up top, Will routes there. That's Glover at the 15. Jukes to the 10, 5. Touchdown! Oh, baby! 27-yarder. And the Bulldogs back in business. First catch of the night for Jake Glover. And a touchdown pass for the Greenwood Bulldogs. And they're back in this thing, 40-27. The lead fixing to be 12 with the Steinfeld PAT.
68 yards and 7 plays.
First catch for Glover, 6th Bulldog to catch a football tonight. Jack Edwards, a snap is low. Oh, nice job for Brett Wood to get it up and in through for Steinfeld. And everybody that went home at halftime, shame on you.
Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend.
40-28.
Well, Richie said if we score here, they're going to get a little bit nervous.
Now your defense is fired up.
All right.
So you just got to stop the King guy from taking off and running. I mean, that's the deal. Just cover that one guy that's going to run deep.
And then watch 4.
Keep 4 and 2 hemmed up. Absolutely. Oh, man, Chris Fitzgerald's got us tuned in for a minute here. Tornado heading towards Greenwood. If you don't know that yet, you need to take cover. They say it was an F2 confirmed in Heavener heading towards Titletown. So hope everybody's all right. Bulldog faithful on their feet across the way. They're liking this. Y'all didn't think we was going to just lay down and die, did you? Kicks away. It'll be fielded by Fields. Jake Field, one OS, and he's down at the 27. Evan Williams in there with Nelms. I'm sure Sleepy Zitzman, yep, there he is, 31 in there too. Here we go.
Be interesting if they throw it any at all.
Crazy if they do. So here is White in the shotgun. They give to Anoke, and he's hit and stood up. He'll push his way to the 35.
Blow the whistle.
Still pushing the pile. Well, get the ball out. They're going to keep letting him scoot. Get that ball out of there.
Well, this is the one they usually typically like to go. They've gone 2nd and short, and they've tried to take the top off.
Good point.
If they take the top off here, they'll ask for this guy's head and resignation at the end of this game when we win.
The fans over here will not go for that.
Letting the clock run down. They'll have to run one more play here in the quarter, but the Bulldogs have turned this into a football game, scoring 14 unanswered.
This is the read option. He's either going to hand it or keep it.
And he gives to Anoke, and he's looking for running room. Gets the first down across the 40, and he gets to the 41. And that will end the third quarter. Bulldogs not going away quietly here and trying to ruin the senior festivities for the Warriors. Little Rock Christian 40, Greenwood 28. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Randall Ford is excited to announce their state-of-the-art mobile service van, stocked with all the latest tools and technology needed to service your vehicle. Everything from oil changes, warranty repair, battery, software updates, brake jobs, and so much more. All is done with your convenience and safety in mind. We'll come to your office or home to provide professional service the Randall Ford way. Stop by today at Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or check us out online 24/7, randallford.com. Ford, the #1 selling brand in America.
Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best. Best Floors in Fort.
We're back here to start the fourth quarter, 40-28. Just want to let everybody know we're in Greenwood. Tornadoes on the ground and coming, so Get your radar in one hand. You can listen to us in the other one. Be safe. All right, Bulldogs.
Here we go. What are we going to do here?
First down, Little Rock Christian at their own 41.
They're going to run it, right?
I would think so, but who knows? Walker White with trips right. Going to throw pump fake now, wants to look. He's got room to go, and the spies are there. Can they get to him? And down he goes at the 43. Guess who? Number 18, Josh Allen, who's played a whale of a football game tonight.
You may get him a bone patch for the helmet.
You betcha, a bunch of them. 2nd and 7. That's the shortest run White's had in a while.
Yep, held him to 3. I still don't understand the pass, but
Lake Hamilton up on PA 20-14.
Okay.
Here's White in the shotgun. They give to Inoke. Dead ahead. He's got running room, first down. Hey, guess what? Josh Allen with a stop. But he got out to the 38-yard line. Chains will move. You got to put 5 guys on him and 6 guys on number 4. That's it.
Yeah. It's a pretty good little combination. This back's legitimate.
Yep. I mean, the receiving core is not bad. They catch the football. Bowman, seen him make a few nice ones. Collins, a couple of good catches. Here's a first down at the 38. And Walker White gives to Inoke. Tripped his own man, I think. They'll give Evan Wood. Nope, that's Pettigrew. Credit for the tackle.
It's a
gain of a yard.
Good first down stop, so here's the down. You got to hold them to 0 points.
I agree. Got to get out of here on this one.
Still would like a turnover. That would make it really interesting.
100% it would. They take their time. Not going to run the play clock down. Play clock's at 6. 5. Here's White. The flags fly. It'll false start. That'll help. 2nd and 14.
Well, the fans here aren't just setting. What would you say?
They're uncomfortable.
They're just kind of calm.
They're uncomfortable. And I don't blame them. So, 2nd and 14 now. Clock stopped, obviously, with the penalty. Nope, now they cranked it back up. Well, if it was me, I'd just let 40 seconds run off over and over. The play clock's all over the place. 25, 40, 20, 40. Now they'll throw. Kingston will go quarterback draw, looking to run. White, rather, coming this way. Mackey's up there. It's going to be a hold. Maybe he'll... Well, we'll stop the whistle. Thank goodness. I was hoping we'd get the ball out of there. There's a flag on the play. Now, this is one you're probably going to decline if it's a hold. It's going to be 3rd and 14. The flag will make it 2nd and 24. I like 3rd and 14. But the White kid can get either one of them with one with his legs. So.
This is true. He got a...
Yeah, you decline it and take the 3rd down.
Save the 40 seconds, too.
Yep. It's 3rd and 15 that they gave him progression to there, so his loss on the play. 3rd down.
Well, number 2's out, so
that's
a passing down.
They're going to wind the clock, and it's 25-second clock this time. Connor Smith is running back, but they empty the backfield, and we'll see if...
I run number 4.
Right.
Draw.
3rd and 15. Williams has got a beat. He's on a straight drop, and now flags fly. And we were coming after him. Another false start on the receiver over there.
A little anxious.
Yep.
That'll help the cause.
3rd and cab ride.
Do you go after White?
Heck yes.
Just go.
You make Mackey and the problem is Mackey and Sherry have made a lot of tackles on the guy, but you need them to stick to their receiver and send pressure. Just kind of sell them out back there. It's 3rd and 21. And here's Walker White, straight drop to throw. Pettigrew trying to get there. Now he's going to tuck and run. There he is. He's got it. Blocking downfield. Williams couldn't get him down. McCusker got him down, but...
He got it.
No, he's down way behind that.
Good spot.
Well, his knee hit short of the 30, but they're going to say he rolled over on the defender. We tried that against last week against PA and didn't get that call. just a bad spot.
So we're going to measure?
Well, the Greenwood coaches said he should be down back at the 30, and I agree with them. He did roll over the defender, but his knee hit before the roll. They're going to measure. They're calling it fourth down, but it's probably a first down. And I mean, you just spy the guy. Where's everybody going? It's funny because the defender, that 17 was already blocking before ever even he knew he was coming.
All the receivers run down here to the left sideline, and it just opened up that whole side.
Except for 17. He started blocking immediately down there. He knew it's short. It's 4th and inches.
But he's going to get it here. Right? You just quarterback sneak it.
Yes. They'll probably bring 2 back in. No, he's coming out.
That was the shot right there.
Fixing to hit him in the mouth.
I hope so.
I like that.
4th and inches. Big play here. 9:06 left. An uneasy or a fun, jovial senior night here turned into a little uneasiness. And this, if they don't get this right here, then we're going to have all new faith.
I don't know how many kids they got at Little Rock Christian, but I think they're all seniors.
Well, there was a few. 4th and inches from the Greenwood 28. Coach Gill marking out the defensive play. Here's Walker White. He's that big. Yeah, he's that big. It's almost hard to him not to get it.
Yeah.
First down, the chains will move.
So now you wonder, should you have took the holding penalty yards?
He would have just ran even further.
I think you're right.
Because it would have been 2nd and 24. He would have got 10. It would have been 3rd and 14.
And then you run the same play, so same.
Yeah. You just gotta tackle the guy. He's not going to throw it. I mean, he's not.
I wouldn't let him.
Right.
I mean, why?
Pistol formation this time. Inoki will get it, and flags fly.
Golly, what are we doing?
False start again?
False start. That's the 3rd one on this drive.
Morgan Walker just got introduced to the sophomore Cash Archer.
You don't see him. You don't see the white hat throw that often.
No, that's true.
It was the back, I think.
So here's 1st and 15. But the problem is they're burning more clock without doing anything. So the penalties are not really helping us. Here's Inoki with lots of running room. He hits the hole hard. Garner there. Sleepy Zitzman there. A helmet came off. And close to a first down at the 20, or right at the 19-yard line. 2nd and 1. 8:07. In case you're wondering, this game is really meaningless as far as postseason goes. We're still the 1 seed. We still win the conference championship. Lake Hamilton's beating Little Rock or PA right now. So we still have a chance for an outright title, for that matter. Here's White rolling out to his left. Juke on Archer, then he slides down. Williams was bringing the heat, and he got on the deck. The chains will move, though, at the 15-yard line, first down. We'll still be the 1 seed. They'll still be the 4 seed, Little Rock Christian. Lake Hamilton and Pulaski Academy are over at PA playing for the 2-3 seed. We'll get an update from PA here at some point. Check on that score. I think Lake Hamilton was beating them at last check.
With that time left in the game,
20-14.
Did they not?
20-14, Lake Hamilton?
Yes, sir.
They didn't start early like we did.
Right. So here is Walker White in the shotgun. Gives to Inoki, and he's looking for room. Still on his feet.
Hang on.
And down.
There you go, Brady.
To the 11, we'll call it. 2nd and 5. It's a short 5. Clock running.
Yeah, it's becoming our enemy, isn't it? We need something drastic to happen right here.
Well, I don't think the kid can fumble.
Doesn't show any signs of it.
No. Quality running back. He's a 10th grader. Be curious to see how long, if he stays over here at Little Rock Christian, or ends up going. It's kind of down here. You never know. He gets the call again. And
Zitzman and Archer.
Cash Archer had a beat on him that time. He and Zitzman both. That's a loss on the play back to the 13-yard line. So 3rd down and 7. And they let the play clock wind wisely.
Instead of a run-pass option, it's a run, act like you're pass, run option.
Yes.
That's all he's doing. He rolls around. He's going to run it the whole time.
Greenwood was getting pounded at halftime, scored 14 unanswered in the third, and make this a 12-point game. They need a defensive stopper here and a quick score. Anoka gets the call. Going around that right side, he gets inside the 10. We lost it with the tent down there on the sideline, so we'll see what the officials think.
It's out of bounds.
9-yard line, so it's 4th and 2. They bring the field goal unit out, trying to make it a 15-point ball game.
That was out of bounds.
Yeah, and the clock's
Why is the clock running?
I don't know.
Yeah, the clock's been running. It should have stopped as it got out of bounds. Still running. And inquiring minds want to know, it should be at about 5:35, but the clock continues to run as he was out of bounds. That's very strange. Field goal attempt coming. 27-yarder, and it's good. So still a two-possession game. 5:09 to go for some reason.
That doesn't change anything.
Right.
Still two-possession game.
Yeah, it does too, Richie. That's 15 or 20 seconds. It's 40 seconds. I went back and looked at the replay.
That's potentially about 4 plays.
That's a big difference.
At least 3.
But
maybe they're saying he didn't get out of bounds, but nobody saw it.
It was behind the 10.
He didn't get tackled. He was
ran
out of bounds.
Wow.
Well, maybe the scoreboard runner is behind that 10 too.
He can't see
the official signal.
Well, the official needs to do the old.
I agree.
Timeout.
Odd that there wasn't any unrest from the Greenwood sidelines. Normally, Coach Young's Johnny on the spot on things like that. So LJ and Carnes back deep. Still a two-possession game. 43-28.
Take this one to the house. What?
I don't think so. No, not enough tattoos. We thought maybe our side judge was Eric Pippin over here, but it's not, I don't think. If so, he needs to understand what run out of bounds and stop the clock. All right, here's the kickoff from Grayson Hoover. It's up and away. And Carnes is going to let it go out of bounds at the 30. We'll have it at the 35. I say Carnes. LJ Robbins, a big part. Yeah, make him re-kick it. I would. Get a chance to take one of the house, score real quick. But they're not. So Kane Archer back out for the Bulldogs. And here comes Meeker and Chaser the near side. Robbins and Carnes up to the left on the top of your screen. Archer telling the blocking scheme to his boys. Now he's ready. That's Kennan there at a setback. And Archer wants to go quarterback draw, looking for a hole, trying to bounce it out to the left, and he will just go down. Took a shot there. Guy came in helmet first. No gain. 4:55, clock running. Glover comes in quickly at running back. 2nd and 10. Hard count. Archer's ready. Wants to throw. Straight drop. Has time. Now steps up in the pocket. Now spins. Still looking for action. Now he's got Robbins. Can he get it to him? Nope. He goes to Meeker. Meeker couldn't haul it in. Would have been a nice sliding catch.
Would have been a first down.
Yep. Incomplete, and it's 3rd and 10. Archer came out 4 out of 4. That's the first incompletion for the freshman. So 3rd and 10 at the 35.
I think he had a little running room on that one.
He did. He also had LJ in the route as well. It was kind of a pick your poison. Archer in the shotgun. Empty set, looking to throw. Here comes a blitz. Screen to Kennan. Aiden takes on the first defender. They've snuffed that out pretty well. They've left a spy out there and just sold out to it. And it's 4th down and 8. A 2-yard pickup. Greenwood's got to go for it here if they want to win this week's ball game. Offense on the field, 4 minutes, 14 seconds. Archer up on telling the boys a blocking assignment. 4th and 8. Here's Archer, sends Glover into motion to the left. Stutter step. Kane to throw. Has time, unloads up top. He's got LJ all alone. He caught it at the 25. Go, LJ, 20. To the 15. Down to the 10. Has a blockers in front of him. Into the 5, stutter step. And touchdown! Oh, baby!
So onside kick? Is it too early for onside?
63 3 yards. And the Bulldogs are in business here as LJ broke free and Archer let it fly. And Greenwood is going to go for the PAT here and make it an 8-point ball game. Woo, 3:46 left. God, oh my.
Do you not try it here? You get 2 chances at it.
Well, if you don't get it, then you're in a hole. Then you've got to get for sure the 7 here. Now you try it. And that's good. Oh, baby. 43-35. Bulldogs have got this down to 1 possession. They've scored 21 straight points. And we've got a ball game down here on Highway 10 in West Little Rock. 3:46 left. 2 timeouts left for Greenwood. Defense, can they step up? The onside kick here.
Should be 4 minutes at least left in the game.
Agreed, yes.
Over 4, yeah.
Yeah, they ran the ball out of bounds, and the clock ran about 40 seconds off to arm what we look like up here.
And that's why that matters here. You might go ahead and kick deep if you got over 4 minutes. You still got all 3 timeouts.
No, we're going to kick the outside kick.
We've run this play before. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the point whether they go 40 or 60.
Yeah, right.
We want the ball back.
That's true. I mean, if you onside it and they get it, you got to try to stop them before they get 10 yards.
Right.
You kick it deep, you got to try to stop them before they get 10 yards.
It's the same.
Right. They're probably going to go for it on 4th down from either spot. Maybe not if it's super deep, but Steinfeld's going to try the onside kick, and here we go. The most exciting play in football.
Yes, sir. Kicking it back the other way.
And it kicks up. They're going to say we're offsides. Luckily, because the ball didn't go 10 yards.
That's actually a break for the Dogs.
Yeah, it is.
It don't matter where you kick it from.
Right.
With the way the Little Rock Christians lined up, I actually like to kick it right back to the kicker.
Yep. Kind of chase after it?
Yes, sir.
That was an awesome play.
There's a gap right there.
It's just a matter of whether they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
if
the angle.
If they're taught well enough to go get the football. And here's Steinfeld. He did. He kicked it back the other way, and Little Rock Christian's got it. That's a great try and a great scoop.
Right.
And Bowman comes up with it. Now the defense with 2 timeouts. Got to hold them.
No, they got it.
First down, Little Rock Christian, and it should be. If anybody touches this ball but Walker White, I don't know what to tell you.
Now we got 3 timeouts, so we good to go.
Yep.
No, 2
timeouts.
timeouts.
Yeah.
So we still got time.
Oh, yes. Well, here we go. Defense is fired up. Offense came to life here. Archer's taking over here in the second half and put a little spark in them. Houston banged up a bit. Carry over from last week. Anoke gets the call. Pettigrew slowed him up early, then Cash Archer.
Chris Young's already done the math in his head, right?
Yep. Timeout called at 2nd and along 7.
He was calling timeout as he was tackling him.
And the clock stopped, too. That's good.
Yay. You have to stop it when you call timeout?
You should, yeah. 3:41. We good here? We'll stay here. So we got a bye next week, win or lose here. We still have the bye. We still get the 1 seed. We'll be at home on November 18th. The bracket isn't full up yet, so I don't know who we'll get the winner of. I think Russellville would be a possible opponent, whoever they have to play from the east side. And then if we can win that game, whomever it might be, we'll have Thanksgiving at home on Friday. And then hopefully a chance to get to War Memorial.
So do you load the box here and make him think about throwing it?
The problem is he's so fleet of foot, he'll bust. He can bust and go outside. If you've got everybody crammed in the middle, then he's got all kinds of running room.
May just bring a safety off the edge. Who cares if it go deep? We want the ball back anyway.
Agreed. You sell out to the run. They're not going to throw deep here. No way.
No.
4th and 8, or 2nd and 8, I mean.
From I like 4th and 8.
Well, I know. From the 43. Walker White in the shotgun. And he will give to Anoke.
Oh, wow.
And he breaks free, and he's out there.
Let him go.
Look at Storm Sheriff.
Don't stop him. Did he score?
Yeah.
He did score. I can't see because of the bill. He did score, so you just got to let him go, and we'll try it again later. 49-35 now.
Now they're going to go for 2, right?
They almost have to. It's still going to be 2 possessions, so, I mean, I guess you have to. If you kick it or if you go, you're either up 15 or 16. It's two-possession game. I don't know that it matters.
Right.
If you don't get this.
Well, if you get two, well, I guess you can still keep it two possessions.
Well, if you don't get this,
8.
it's 14, and we don't have to go for two, so you need to get at least 1 point. They're going to take the easy route, hopefully. High snap, the PAT's up, and it's no good.
Hey, that's big.
It sure is. Still a 14-point game, 49-35. I mean, so there's 3:31 left. That's an eternity.
We got them right where we want them.
How can the stars align that many times for one football team? I mean, you almost have to have him miss that extra point. I mean, I have no problem seeing us win this 50-49. I'm not even surprised by that. And there's not even any time left. We got one timeout.
We just spotted them.
It wouldn't surprise me. The pick six is huge now.
It is.
But it wouldn't surprise me if we win 50-49. Just for the heck of it.
You heard it here first.
I mean, why not?
I think we need to thank Sean and his team for booking it down here early and setting up down here.
Yeah.
Coming early.
Hopefully, there's a lot of stuff to pick up. We'll get it before the rain. Just everything's here. Okay.
So not near as.
Your band's one camera. Buffkin's only one on camera tonight. Okay.
This is not Russellville all over again, is it? No. Because I think there was enough cable down at Russellville to stretch around the earth.
Well, there's tornadoes in the area down in Sebastian County, so Mansfield's in the middle of one right now. In theory, is what we're getting told. So
between Mansfield and Huntington, yeah, that's not good.
Here's the kick from Hoover.
This one's going to stay in bounds.
Robbins
no.
bobbled it. Did he get on it? He did. LJ let it bounce, and it bounced off his face mask. He still got some residual from that smacking he took earlier.
Ball got on him quick.
So here's Archer with 3:29, one timeout, down by 14. 5 wide. The freshman, does he have any more magic left in him? He's wanting to throw, and it's across the middle. Robbins with the catch. Clock will stop from the first down. 3:23. Where'd they start the drive?
31.
13 yards. Archer rolling left, looking to throw. Now pressure comes. He will get set up. Nope, he's going to try to run. He gets out of bounds. Good 2-yard pickup. Stop the clock. 3:11 to go. Second and 9. He got a yard to the 45. Emptying the backfield. Glover comes out to the right side. Here's Archer to throw.
Oh, look out.
Pressure comes. He slips through. Now he's on his feet, and he'll go down at the 48. He'll pick up 4 yards, but third down and 6.
Christian blitzing on that play.
Yep. Archer, 2:51 to go. Kane's in the shotgun. Looking left. Now back across the middle. Now steps up into the pocket. Unloads. Got his man complete. There's Carnes. He's been quiet tonight, but he got the 43 that time. That's 7, 8, 9 yards to Carnes. That's his first catch of the half. Third catch of the night. 45 yards. 2:38. Archer quickly. He's got it from the 43. Kennon's got it over the top. Breaks the tackle. And he's out of bounds, or is he on his feet still? He wrestled his way to the 28.
Wow. Talk about strong.
15 yards.
That dude is some kind of strong.
Aiden Kennon is a man among boys out there tonight. He's had a whale of a ball game. 9th grab. Archer gets the troop set at the 27. And timeout called by Little Rock Christian with 2:28 to go. We're going to take a quick break, pay one bill at least, and come back and get you ready for this finish. Do the Bulldogs have one more miracle in them in 2022? You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally. Farmers Bank, member FDIC.
Wind starting to pick up a little bit. Old Glory is blowing what is our left to right across the field. Now really at our back, straight to the east. Archer with a 1st and 10 at the 27 of Little Rock Christian. Robbins in motion with 2:28. Kane to throw. Here comes pressure. He'll roll right, directs traffic, and unloads up top for Chaser. Couldn't haul it in, and incomplete. Kennon's got 9 catches for 94 yards. We talked about it before we went to the break. His last nice grab over there. So good night for Aiden Kennon.
I hate to encourage linemen to hold, but since they're not going to hold it, call it, because they're getting in there really quick.
Archer's 9 of 11 here in the second half. He's gone the whole way, I believe. I know Hunter started a couple of drives. 2nd and 10 at the 27. Kane to throw, straight drop. Screen pass, he couldn't get rid of it, but he shakes free from the first guy. Shakes free from the second guy.
Throw it.
Flag flies, and he gets out of bounds.
What's the flag?
I have no idea.
That's a face mask on Kane. Kane got face mask as it came around the corner. The backside judge saw it.
Okay, well, good.
On this line, judge on this side saw it.
Yep. All right, so that's going to be a first down for Greenwood if it's a 15-yarder.
Well, he set that up perfect. He was able to get that to Glover. He may have went to the house.
Actually, it'll be half the distance since it's inside the 30. So 27, it'll be the 13.
Is it a spot too?
No, it shouldn't be.
Line of scrimmage.
Well, they don't like it, but it happened. I could see it plain as day from this angle. I wanted to call, but the white hat didn't see it. But the line judge on this side saw it. Active back judge.
So it'd be half the distance from the previous spot, or was it? I mean, there's not a 5-yarder, so it goes to the 13 or the 21, I guess. 6-yard penalty. Maybe it is from the spot of the foul.
Wow.
So it's 2nd down and 4 now. Here's Archer in the shotgun. Working left to right on your radio dial. 2:10 left to go. Bulldogs down 14. Here's Kane to throw. Unloads quickly and is caught by Chaser. Nope, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Couldn't haul it in. He bobbled it. I thought he had it.
Well, I don't really know what it is. Is it 3rd down?
It is 3rd down.
Okay. The game clock guy had it 1st down.
Hey, he probably thought it was an automatic 1st down, what you'd think a personal foul face mask would be, but I guess it's not. 3rd and 4. Kane Archer in the shotgun from the 21-yard line. Looks right, tunnel screen back to LJ to the left side, and he's drilled. He got maybe a yard, 2 yards, and that's it. LJ's taken 2 massive hits tonight. He pops up this time, 4th and 2. That's a Davis kid again. That's your guy.
Number 20?
Yeah, Preston Davis. He's a junior.
Now what?
And maybe Greenwood calls one. We had to burn our last timeout. You know it's Greenwood. That's our last timeout. That's a good timeout. 1:41 left. 4th and 2. Can dial up one here and move the chains, but it's got to be a quick out. The ball's in the middle of the field, so you can roll right and throw a little out over here to Kennon or something. Get the chains moving. 1:41. There have been times before where, if you're a fan, you're like, wow, we got this in the bag. There ain't no way. But if there's anybody rooting for Little Rock Christian, they got to know that's not the case. Yeah, the Lions hitting Greenwood right now, going through Mansfield, Branch, Boonville coming up on them. Hopefully everybody's all right. We'll let you know how it turns out. You can go back and watch the archive, get the cover. Here's Archer on 4th and 2 from the 19 of Little Rock Christian. He's in the shotgun. Robbins goes in motion to the left. Kane going to try to run for it. I can't believe that. The ball's loose. It's fumbled. No, Chaser fell on it.
First down.
Chaser fell on it. Down to 13.
Look at the referee saying no, you can't fumble it forward.
Archer tried to maybe improvise and let it fly. So it was called incomplete pass, so that's what we're going to mark it down as. I thought Archer was going to get a break and fall on the fumbled football. Just not a very good play call on 4th and 2.
Yeah, I think LJ was open over there on the flat. You were wanting the out. He was over there.
Absolutely.
That's a lot to ask. In 20,
But you heard Coach saying pregame, I got to know we can get 1 or 2 yards when we need them. And it's all about December. I mean, this is all about December.
Yeah, we didn't get it, did we?
No. So, again, it's a talking point and something to work on.
Victory formation?
Sure. 49-35 will be your final. The Bulldogs played a whale of a ball game.
Once the sun went down, we finally started.
Yeah, that's right. Greenwood congratulating them. And unfortunately, I'm getting text saying we missed a down. It should have been 3rd down, so I hope that's not the case.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the face mask should have been an automatic 1st down. I agree with that, but it was not a 1st down. Be interested to see. Of course, it doesn't matter now.
You just want to go a little longer tonight. That's what you want.
I just want the dang game officiated fairly and properly. That's all we hear about. So if y'all think y'all can do it better, well, you know what I'm saying?
So we get hometown calls at home, but they don't down here? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know that we get them at home. Now, there was pass interference on our guy the other night against Pulaski Academy at the end there. Yeah, they missed that one. I'm man enough to say that live. Another knee, and this one's over with. And Little Rock Christian with a nice win here, and they secure the 4 seed in the 6A West.
They didn't do it without a fight from the Dogs.
That's right. Greenwood will secure the 1 seed with this loss and have a bye next week. But it's good for these seniors. On senior night, you want to win that last game. You always want to beat Greenwood. You stepped up. Of course, down here the bragging rights will be UPA. Y'all couldn't do it. That's what the local bragging rights. It's a different animal down here in the central part.
Really?
I mean, these two are just head-to-head, them and PA, so they do have bragging rights over that. I'd like to see what the Lake Hamilton score is, and we'll see if we can hunt that down here in a minute and see if Pulaski Academy's getting beat. They were earlier by Lake Hamilton.
Well, the Dogs made it interesting.
If you've got us tuned in down here, be careful on the drive home, Bad. We're going to hit that storm on the way home. And hopefully our Yukon XL from Orr Chevrolet will make it through just fine. I appreciate those boys. Lake Hamilton's leading 27-14 at half at PA.
Now they should be able to get their game in, too, before that gets down here, I'm thinking.
That makes it hard on PA because, you know, they're going to sit on that ball.
Right. So the Bulldogs come down here, and nice battle in the second half. Of course, we knew they weren't going to give up. They've scored 21 unanswered, and PA's been intercepted 3 times over there.
Wow.
49-35 is our final here from Warrior Field. We'll take a break. I'll try to total up the stats I've got, and we'll get out of here and head into the eye of the storm, literally, as Greenwood loses by 14 here and finishes the regular season 8-2. They finish conference play at 7-1, and they win the 1 seed, which they already had secured, and they win home field advantage to the playoffs and the bye for next week. We'll take a quick break, come back and hear from Coach Young after this timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Randall Ford is excited to announce their state-of-the-art mobile service van, stocked with all the latest tools and technology needed to service your vehicle. Everything from oil changes, warranty repair, battery, software updates, brake jobs, and so much more. All is done with your convenience and safety in mind. We'll come to your office or home to provide professional service the Randall Ford way. Stop by today at Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or check us out online 24/7, randallford.com. Ford, the #1 selling brand in America.
Smith. Enhance your home with new hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet with Fort Smith's premier experts, Best Floors. At Best Floors, we've earned our name by providing quality brands and expert installation for your home, business, or rental property. We treat our customers like our friends and neighbors, from making selections until the job is finished. Visit our showroom for the best selections in the River Valley, or visit us online to explore flooring options and schedule a free estimate. It doesn't get any better than Best. Best Floors in Fort Smith.
We're back here at Little Rock Christian. Coach Young telling the boys everything going to be all right. The sun going to come up tomorrow. I just hope everything's all right back home with tornadoes in the area up in Sebastian County in the River Valley area. And unfortunately, we get to drive through it. We'll get with Coach here shortly and get his thoughts on the ball game as they break huddle, and we'll get down to the ball barber who has Chris Young.
Are we good?
Yeah, baby, take it.
Hey, Coach, love the resiliency of the kids in the second half. We just kind of run out of time.
Yeah, I'm proud that we didn't give up because we played a really bad first half, and you got to give them credit. They're a heck of a football team, and I told our guys that all week. But, you know, we just didn't play well in the first half for whatever reason. We didn't have the energy, and that's on me. But I was proud of them, came out in the second half and competed, and I thought we had a chance here. We get a stop when we got it down to 2 scores. I thought we had a good chance, but, you know, they made plays when they had to, so you got to tip their hat to them. But here's the deal. We got 2 weeks to get better as a football team, get healthy, and if we do what we're supposed to do, we'll have a chance to beat them.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach.
Well, that's the name of the game, period. You got the playoffs already. And Richie mentioned, I think, earlier, we got up for the Lake Hamilton game. It was huge. The trap game at Russellville played horrible the first half, took care of business to an inferior team. Got back up for Little Rock, for Pulaski Academy, took care of business against those guys last week. And then you come here, everything's already set in stone, but it's just hard to roller coaster back up and down. But like Coach said, it's my fault. He'd take the heat, and that's fine. He can. Yeah. But trust me, the boys are mad. They didn't want to lose this game. And I thought a really good effort, like the ball barber said, in the second half to come back and get after it.
Probably the worst half they played all year, that first half. A lot of penalties, missed tackles, drop balls. I guess maybe it was the early kick. I don't know. I'm trying to find something here, but they hadn't shown that all year, especially for a half. But I did like the comeback. That's kind of Bulldog pride of old, never giving up and fighting these Warriors all the way to the end. What a ball game!
It's funny.
Go ahead, Richie.
It's funny that they're playing "We Are the Champions," but they're not.
Golly. They got a nice little.
They won 4th place.
They're
tonight.
the 4th
Congratulations.
seed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to take none away from them. They played a heck of a ball game, and if we don't play better, they'll get us again. But
right.
Hey, Richie.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you beat the Greenwood, you get to feel like a champion.
That's the mark.
Yep.
That people want to say, "What's that bullseye?" That's it. That's it. They're going to be like, they ain't going to, in my personal opinion, they're not going to win state this year, but they're going to be, hey, we beat Greenwood my senior year.
Yep. Tim talked about it earlier. The Tennessee fans run their goalposts out there and dropped them in the river. Well, that game really didn't determine anything for a final championship, but they beat Alabama. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, let's see here, boys, if I can get these numbers totaled up. 27 and 16.
He's doing some math over there.
43. I had Jake Glover with 19 carries for 93 yards tonight. Hunter Houston had 4 carries for 7 yards. He had a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Archer came in the first half for a quick play. I don't know if Hunter's helmet came off or what the deal was, but he ended up running in the score, 2-yarder in the middle of the second quarter. And then in the third quarter, which I forgot to write down times of the score, I just totally lost my scoring summary. I'd never forget that. I quit after the second touchdown. I guess I gave up. I don't know.
Glover scored with 1:03 left in the third.
That was a pass, a 27-yard catch with 1:03 in the third. That's right. And then Archer ran a 40-yarder. His second touchdown rush. He ended up with 46 yards on 6 carries for Archer with 2 touchdowns. Passing the football, Hunter Houston in a little over 2 quarters was 17 of 34, which is 50% for 159. Both well below his averages. No touchdown passes. Archer came in the second half and was 10 of 14 for 173. He had 2 touchdown throws. The 27-yarder to Glover and the big 63-yarder to L.J. Robbins. L.J. was magical down inside the 10, bobbing and weaving through defenders. 49-35, Greenwood trailed by 20 at half, made it a game in the second half, but could not climb the mountain all the way back. Josh Allen, our player of the game defensively, he was magnificent tonight. Had a lot of missed tackles. He had a pick, though, but Allen did not miss many, if any. Was just superb out there tonight. And the whole defense really played better, obviously, in the second half, but just dug too much of a hole. And the Bulldogs dropped to 8-2 in the regular season. They'll finish that way. Still number one in the conference, 7-1 a conference. And the Warriors, what'd they finish up?
They were 5-2, so they're 6-2.
6-2 in conference.
Yeah.
Which is going to have them tied with either PA or Lake Hamilton, but they lost to both of them.
Right.
So they're going to lose that tiebreaker. They're the 4-seed period.
No matter what.
And that last report, Lake Hamilton was beating Pulaski Academy, so they'll be the 2-seed if that holds. You can check Fearless Friday. You can check the Dog Pound website. Later on, we'll have results for you. Joey Buffkin up top. Appreciate it, brother. We'll get you off of there as the storms get loaded up and get ready to get out of here. Ball Barber, always fantastic work. We have a bye week next week, so y'all take Friday off and go watch another local football game or whatever. If you need me, I'll be at Lambeau Field on Sunday, so y'all, I'm flying out Friday, so don't try to call me. My phone's going off. I'll be in Wisconsin 4 days.
You'll have cheese on your head?
I will not have cheese. Now, I did see a cheese with a star on it, so I've seen one of them before.
Might want to get one of them.
Yeah. But anyway, appreciate you tuning in. Sorry we couldn't get you a win here, the finale of the regular season. Sean Holland, thank you, brother, for coming down, getting everything set up. 2 weeks we'll be at home in the second round of the playoffs, and November 18th, our next broadcast. Don't forget to come out Tuesday to this HB Stewart Arena at 6 o'clock. Go vote, and then come out and get you a hamburger and some drink and some chips and some Little Debbie snack for $5 fundraiser for our basketball tip-off. We'll introduce the team. Should be a lot of fun. Have a three-point contest and all kinds of fun things. So we will see you then. What's that? Yeah, okay. We will see you next time on the November 18th on Greenwood Sports Center as the postseason begins in 2 weeks. For the Ball Barber and Kevin Jones, I'm Tim Terry. You've been listening to Greenwood High School Football.